3, 2, 1, go.
All right, welcome to another session of 20 Sides. This is our 26th session, although technically it's week 25, but because we did one on Tuesday, this is the next one. I don't know, it's going to get really confusing after this. But I am your Dungeon Master, Tristan, and I'm joined by a number of pretty cool players. It's tough. It's really tough being a dungeon master. It really wears on your soul having to, kill so many NPCs. But I'm joined by some very cheerful, by contrast, players. Speaking of which, we have Juno playing our human rogue Alana,
Hello.
and playing our human wizard Sethanon is Ed.
Hello.
And playing a new character today, we have No Life Queen.
Hi.
And playing our tiefling cleric Rahaj, it is Richard.
Hey.
Playing our elvish cleric Rana is Casey.
Hey.
And of course, playing our Dragonborn fighter Akan is Tristan.
Greetings.
And no, I don't go to therapy. This is my therapy, basically. I'm just like unloading all of my demons onto you guys. In this case, quite literally.
Literally.
Yeah.
Very, very fitting.
Is there anything to talk about?
My life is
Well,
okay.
actually, there is something I want to talk about. As you guys were just
God.
stepped through the portal, basically.
Wait, we're starting already?
Yeah.
Here we go.
And also, in case I forgot to mention last week, I think everyone was here who got the trophies, but I won't be awarding the trophies from Tuesday until next Tuesday. So it'll be two separate trophy pools. So everybody who won last week, you don't get any more experience. It's based on the character, not based on the player. But anyways, so picking up where we left off, you guys were on the ship headed towards Nantes as part of your overall journey towards Narzak to complete the job that was bestowed to you. However, while on the open sea, a portal opened up and a very large and scary demon popped through, and he started basically destroying things until the broker, another fellow passenger, calmed him down and talked him down. And apparently this demon had hired the broker to find some mercenaries to kill some other demons who were kind of encroaching on his turf. But those mercenaries unfortunately failed to complete the job, and he was not happy about it. He decided to take it out on the broker. The broker said, hey, look, I'll finish the job. I'll find you some new mercenaries. And he basically volunteered you guys to go into the abyss for him. And so you guys are so excited you threw a little disco party, which is what's happening right here on the ship. You all signed the broker's contract, and basically your job is to kill one of the Dark Raptors. There's two Dark Raptors, which is why you had to split into two teams. And you took the contract for Chugaz, and basically that's where we left off. As you guys are about to head through the portal, the broker, he stops you right as you're walking through the portal, and he says, now listen, to find Chugaz, you're gonna have to go, just keep going down as low as you can to the bottom of the hive. That's where you'll find him. Here, take this as well. And he tosses a blue glowing potion towards you, Sephathon, as you find this.
Okay.
He tosses, here, this might help you in case you're running low on spells. Now, one more thing. There's no time limit. You can take as much time as you need to kill Chugars, but this place, the Abyss, like I said, ideas and concepts, they take on a life of their own there. And they can alter the way that you perceive reality. I wouldn't recommend staying there more than a day, as your idea and perception of right and wrong will start to be manipulated the longer you're there. Well, best of luck to you. Give those bastards hell. As you guys step through the portal onto the other side, And basically, this is what you see. As you step through the glowing blue portal, you emerge in complete darkness. Those of you with dark vision can just barely make out the shape of a small cave with a gaping hole in the center extending down into darkness. In the center of this hole, a ladder extends into the shadows. And you also hear a faint sound in the distance, sort of like this constant, almost inaudible humming. You're not sure what it is. As you guys, this is basically what you guys see. Although some of you are basically going to be blind. Now, I would like to, before we go on and start the session proper, I just want to basically describe the map as things are a little differently than how we've done them in the past. Normally, when we play with maps, it's a top-down view. This time, we will be playing with a side view. As you guys, basically, you're looking at your characters from the side, and up is up, down is down. Now, however, there you can move back and forward. So that means there is a background and there is a foreground. So basically, I've given you this little gauge here at the side. It's called the depth gauge. That basically tells you how wide the space is. So you see the number 3 here?
I see
That
nothing.
means...
Nope, just see
Raj,
black.
Yeah.
Oh, now I see him.
Oh, you know what? I have to give it vision. That's why. All right, there.
Oh,
Now you
there
should
we
be
go.
able to see it now.
Nah, definitely.
So if it has the number 3, that means it is 3 spaces or 15 feet wide. So you can go into the background up to 15 feet. Now, because you all have a 3 on your tokens, that means you guys are all the way in the background. So the higher the number, the deeper into the background you are. And then 1 meaning you're all the way up at the foreground. Now, also, there are things on the map that are some of them are in the background. So right now, you guys are standing on an elevated platform, which is in the background. That's why it is like a gray instead of black. It's just this gray. That means that it is in the background. So right in front of you guys is this hole with the ladder going down into the darkness. Make sense?
Oh!
Yeah, pretty explanatory. If you have any questions, you know how to ask questions. However, as you guys are just assessing this dark room, of course, Alana, Akan, and Sethanon being completely blind in here, suddenly the room lights up with a dim blue light as another portal extends on the side of the room. And stepping through the portal is a very tiny person with pink hair. Why don't you describe to us what you look like this time, Nola Queen?
So, still looking pretty much the same as Bliv always has, though her outfit is more suited for travel this time around. No robes this time. She's actually wearing a bit of armor. She's looking more ready for action, and at her side is a very strange looking weapon that looks vaguely familiar, but not entirely familiar.
Yeah. And so the room illuminates for a brief second, so you can see her stepping through, but then the portal closes behind her, and suddenly you guys are back in complete darkness. Rana.
I'm gonna cast Dancing Lights so that those who can't see at least get a chance to look around.
Cool. Purple again?
Sure,
All right.
become my color.
Let me see if I can find that same... Oh, here we go. So they all have 10 feet of dim light, I believe. Just read this. It should say on the spell there.
Yeah, dim light for a 10-foot radius.
All right, so... Oh, yeah, and I'll give you control of these as well, so you can move them around.
Thank you.
All right. You see that one? So that's one.
Yeah.
Another, and there should be 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so suddenly you see these purple orbs just like it's glowing and floating around the room. What do you guys do?
Bliv kind of gets her orientation back because Portals are a little weird.
Akan is going to draw his greatsword and turn to face the newcomer, and he's in a ready for combat stance.
So
Okay. Rahaj, you had a question?
So I see just the same as I always do, right?
Yeah, you're blind. So actually, your blind sight is 30 feet, I believe, right? So I should actually
60.
Oh, it is 60. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you can see the outline of this room pretty much perfectly.
Do I see Bliv? No, it's her.
You see a gnome, but again, you can't recognize color.
That is true.
And also, last time you saw her, you actually saw her. You didn't like feel her with your eyes. That's right.
Oh, that's real weird. Not in love with that.
So yeah, it's a female gnome. That's all you know.
I'm going to approach slightly, and I can, with my dark vision, I can tell that it's her, right? I can see her.
Yes. However, right now where your token is, you're like standing on like thin air. Right? You're basically you would fall. So you'd have to jump down to the side here or over there. But remember, you can move. Actually, no, you can't really move past everyone because this ledge is only in the background. So it's only enough. It's only 5 feet.
And like your explanation of the depth was like spot on and great. I'm just very bad at depth perception to begin with, so
But
it's gonna take a little bit to understand this.
also,
Sorry.
again,
it's a yeah.
dark vision, you can't see color.
Yes, yeah. You also can't see that it's Bliv. Although you can see in dim light as if it's bright light. So once the orbs go next to her, she's kind of bathed in this purplish light. But you can kind of make out some color then, and you recognize her.
Okay. If I can like hop down off this ledge, you said like down to here.
Yeah, you could like move, squeeze past everyone else, and then just jump down there.
Yep. I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna squeeze past and hop down and look towards her. Just squint slightly, like as if I'm just trying to make sure that I'm seeing correctly. And then smile and go, well, I didn't expect you to be coming back this way.
Well, neither did I, honestly.
And yet here you are. Do you have portals now? Can you do that?
No, I wish I could, but that wasn't me.
And I'm just gonna turn to the others and call up, it's not a threat! Probably.
I guess I'm gonna look over at them and be like,
Hi guys!
You can
Can
probably
I-
see the gears slowly turning in Akan's mind as he's trying to figure out what the hell is happening.
Can I
What's
make
Alana
some
doing?
sort of check to make sure she's not a demon?
That would be an insight check.
I call out to Bliv and I go, Bliv! What are you doing down there?
Oh, it's magic?
Oh.
It's kind of a long story, honestly.
Rahaj, she does not appear to be a demon.
I kind of look at Seth and I'm going, has she not been with us the entire time?
At this point, Sethanon blinks and kind of shakes his head slightly. No. Did you not notice her absence?
I kind of go, no, I didn't. Has she been gone this whole time and you didn't tell me?
Lower
And
your
I'm like,
voice.
"Oh,
It is
sorry."
best for her not to hear this.
Okay, sorry.
did I hear any of that?
Yeah, you would hear that.
Oh, God.
I just sigh.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm used to it.
Of course she's been gone. Ah, Bliv, it's so good to see you.
I'm surprised you noticed, Rahaj.
Yes, Rahaj did.
I'm gonna insight check him.
Insight check Rahaj.
Oh.
Rahaj, you can roll a deception check.
It doesn't matter.
This is the awkwardest reunion ever.
Hold on. I don't want.
Natural
Because
one.
it's not.
Please be a
deception.
natural one.
It's not deception. Where's that skill, by the way? If it was deception.
Animal handling?
Oh, I get to re-roll those though.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he totally he missed you. He really, really missed you.
For everyone else, I rolled a natural 1, but the book lets me re-roll those on deception checks.
Yes, it does.
Wink.
So, I look at Seth.
I'll hop down. Blivette, what are you doing here?
Like I said, it's kind of a long story that involves a lot of stuff.
Wow, that was descriptive.
Well, do you really want to spend time knowing why I'm here, or do you want to get this over with and get out of here because this place is terrible? We really shouldn't spend time here.
Are you a part of the contract as well?
No, I'm not. Wait, what contract?
Well, if we're here to get the job done, then what job exactly are you here for?
Right, so it's story time. So I returned home. My dad, my brothers, and my grandfather hadn't come back from a mission, and I said I would try to find them, and so I got a letter from my grandpa, and I found this secret lab that he, I guess, left to me or something. I don't know. But anyway, I was there working on stuff, and then this tiefling showed up, and then I look over at Seth, and I'm like, your mentor just appeared out of nowhere. And then, he used this thing to find you and to find Jacket because, the tiefling knew someone that I guess Jacket knows, and now I'm here.
Makes sense.
About as much as anything else we've come across, sure.
Yeah, it's true.
So, Akan's still looking bewildered, having never seen a gnome before in his life. Just kind of looks to the others and says,
You know this thing?
Oh,
I
yeah,
am
we
not
go
a
way
thing!
back.
If anyone's a thing, it's you, you giant lizard.
It can talk. I'm not used to food talking.
Well, then rest assured, you shouldn't be uncomfortable now. She's not food.
And I'm
My
just
name is
glaring
Liv.
daggers at him.
Actually, my name is Blivette Sonic Driver.
I think I'll call you Bliv.
Yes, well, most people do.
Can't
Bliv is
imagine
friend,
why.
not food. Got it.
So, as charming as this reunion is, shall we continue?
That would be wise.
All right. Well, there is a large hole and a ladder. Good discussion, Steve.
Can I hop down
Maybe we
and go ahead and go
should
to the
climb
ladder?
down.
Let's take a
Yeah,
5-minute
so the
break.
ladder-
One energy.
So the ladder isn't actually connected to. It's kind of like in the middle of the hole. It's not actually leaning on either side. So you have to like jump into the hole to like grab onto the ladder,
Do it.
and it doesn't look like it's being supported by anything. But you jump
Alright.
down, you grab it, and it's very sturdy. It's just sort of like stuck there in the middle of this.
I test it by
gaping hole.
jumping on it a little bit.
Yes.
You know how you bounce on an elevator? I'm like, it's secure.
Can
And I
I,
start heading
if
down.
I look over the hole, do I see the bottom?
With your 60-foot blind sight, no.
Oh,
If I look down, do I get to see the bottom? If I like move my dancing lights a bit further?
I believe Drow have 120 feet dark vision, don't they?
They do, yes.
I might, yeah. So I actually didn't do your token right. So with your, let's see, with your vision, no, you do not see the bottom.
That is a very, very deep hole.
I'm Viv.
Yeah, it is.
I've
Viv,
seen
you
Also-
have a
worse.
copper piece.
Huh?
Do you have a copper piece?
Yeah, sure.
I'll
Alright.
hand Rahaj a copper piece.
I'll take it and I'll cast light on it and I'll drop it down.
Oh, and sorry, Rana. All the lights have to be within 20 feet of each other.
Oh, okay.
Like 20 feet to another light.
I thought it was 30 feet. Nope, you're right. 20 feet. My bad.
And also, they can't go beyond 120 feet.
Okay.
From you. That is.
Yes.
I'm sorry. So who's putting a torch? Who's making a torch?
Oh no, I was just casting light on a coin and I was gonna drop it down the hole.
Okay. You see the light from this coin fall all the way down. It falls. Let's see, how many feet is this? I should have counted. So almost like 200 feet. It falls down. Before it, you see the ladder end after a certain point, and it falls past the end of the ladder. You also see an opening in the side near the bottom, but then it keeps falling beyond that, about a few, maybe like another, like 60 feet below that, and it hits what appears to be several spikes. And so now it's sitting at the bottom of this hole with like several spikes around it.
Do I know this? As I'm going down.
You saw it illuminated. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a little thing to show you because I can do a cool effect. Let me find a coin so you can actually see for yourselves what I'm talking about. Here we go. So this coin, which is probably a bit smaller, light gives off, I believe, 10 feet
60
of light.
foot? 60 feet?
60 feet of light?
No,
I don't
it's
know.
hold on.
It's
Oh,
Let me
look.
click it.
Boom.
There.
20 feet.
20 foot. Oh, and then so 10
And then another,
feet of
so
that is
40 feet.
40 feet total. Okay. So yeah, you could see this as it goes down. Let me zoom out of it. As it.
Oh, wait.
Nice.
God.
Ooh, a copper
As it
piece.
goes-
Just watches it.
Now it's a giant copper piece because I accidentally clicked on it.
It's okay.
And it keeps going all the way until it hits the bottom.
Wonder if I could slide down this ladder.
You should try.
Go for it.
I hear smiles in your voices, so that's a negative.
That
Also,
just seems like the fastest way down. Never mind the spikes, of course.
Can I go ahead and just go down?
Yeah, you can start moving down. Now as you get to about there,
Oh, no.
Alana. Well, actually, you get about to here. You see on the ladder, thanks to the light illuminating the way, you see right here, one of the rungs on the ladder appears to be made out of iron instead of wood.
Can I inspect it?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh dear God.
Nat 20. Nope.
Can I check for traps? Can I check for traps?
You can also check for traps. That would be an investigation check.
All right. Check for traps. Let's see. Do I not have?
Investigation.
No. I was thinking. I thought I had a tool. Never mind. Wait, why?
Well-
Okay, first of all, I'm not drunk, so I don't know why I'm rolling with disadvantage.
Hey, it's your character sheet. Don't
Hey,
worry.
man, come on, man. Is it 23? Is that all right?
So it does not appear to be a trap. No.
That's a
And
nat
it would
20.
It would be thieves' tools if you were disarming a trap, but not for finding one.
So it's not a trap, so I don't need disarmament. So, I mean, what did you say? I'm getting.
I was just
confused.
saying it's a thief. You use your thieves' tools if you're disarming traps, because you were asking if there was a tool for it.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's thieves' tools, but that's for disarming, not for detecting.
Okay. But there are no traps, right?
Nope, not anywhere near you.
Okay, I'll just like to skip that rung. So,
All right, cool. You keep
Step-
going down.
I step over it.
All right, yeah, you keep going down. All right, and so you get to about there. When that sound you've been hearing in the distance, that weird humming, seems to get a little louder, and you can't really see because from where you are, It's beyond that light. It's complete darkness, but you can hear something buzzing towards you.
Oh,
I need everyone to click on their tokens, and I need you guys to roll initiative.
woo! I activated the trap card.
You activated my trap card. You're ready to be sent to the Shadow Realm.
Also, I love how Rana's just like floating.
Yeah, you too.
It's the only
It's
way
hot.
I can actually.
Well, also, if you move your token and you hold Alt, you can do it so it doesn't align to the grid. So just hold Alt and keep holding it when you let go of your token. And that way you can just stand like on the edge like Sethanon is now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
That's not how that works.
Ah, darn.
So everybody roll your tokens, and I gotta roll for these. One moment.
Oh no! Look out, Alana.
You don't even know you're not there.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on. You just hear this.
That was an out of character comment. I came for you.
I actually literally can't see that. Nice. I end right here.
Ah, I love my superior dark vision.
I'm
Except for
superior.
the fact that I'm shit in daylight.
All right. So let's see here. So
Alright.
I was molded by it. You merely adopted it.
all right. So let's see.
Killer bees.
Looks like it's not you going first, as these things start flying towards you.
Me.
Let me see how fast. Oh, they can go pretty fast. 50 feet.
Oh god.
And you see
Oh.
out of the darkness, Alana,
Gosh
a
darn.
giant wasp, or something like a wasp, comes flying up to you, although it looks kind of like mutated and like just gnarly. It flies out towards you, and it's also going to match your depth.
The jukebox is freaky, disturbing battle music with sirens.
Thank you. Thanks for noticing.
No problem.
3 question marks.
Yeah.
And it is going to make an attack at you. It's going to try and sting you with its big stinger, Alana. So that's going to be
Yeah.
natural one.
I know, right?
Next, you see another one come out of the darkness. It's 25. Can't quite make it up to you. It's going to dash up to you, but that's as far as it can get. And then another one. Let's see how far it can go. So yeah, it's also going to dash to get to you.
Okay.
And then one more comes dashing out on one side of the ladder there.
Okay, quick question.
Yes.
So, is my running speed, is it the same as my climbing up a ladder speed?
No, you're climbing, unless you actually have a climbing speed, you climb at half your movement.
Okay, let's
And,
see. Do I have a climbing speed?
Probably not, unless you're like a spider. But also I want to mention that so because you're climbing the ladder, anyone climbing the ladder, you don't have to use both your hands to climb it, but you do have to use at least one hand to move while on the ladder. So if you're using 2 weapons or you're using a 2-handed weapon, then you can't move on the same turn that you use that weapon. So either you can only use one hand and move, or use both hands and not move and just use your movement to like secure your place on the ladder. So with that in mind, it brings us to Akon's turn.
Well, Akan, so is this platform I'm on, does it cover the ladder entirely, or is it kind of like against the wall and then the ladder is further in front?
Yeah, the platform is in the background. The ladder is more in the foreground.
So if I went to the edge of the platform near to the ladder, could I look over and see the wasp in the hole?
Basically what your token can see, that's what you see. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're seeing
So-
those tokens, then yes, Akan can see it.
So Akan's gonna take out his crossbow and try and shoot one of the wasps.
All right, yeah. Go ahead and make a ranged attack. If that's within 120 feet, I believe it is.
Yep.
Don't shoot me! Please don't.
It's going to be a 16 to hit. That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. 2 damage. Nice. Yeah, like a bolt you see going through its wing, but just barely skimming it. Bringing us, if that's going to end your turn, it's going to bring us to Alana next.
Alright, I am hauling ass out of there. I'm going 2 rungs at a time, baby.
You're going to dash?
Yeah. Alright, I'm doing, I guess 20 feet, and then another 20. I'm using extra action to get.
You have 40 feet speed?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so they all get...
I'm also skipping that, iron step.
Okay. So they all get opportunity attacks on you.
Yeah. Well, okay. Instead of using, let's see how far I can get without using dash, and then I might just do disengage.
Okay, so disengage.
That would be 20, and then another 20. All right, I'll just do that. I'll just do disengage.
Okay, so yeah, that'll be disengage for your bonus. You move 20, and then dash for another 20.
Can I do disengage and dash?
Disengage is your rogue, so you can
Right.
disengage as a bonus action.
Okay, then I'll just do another dash then. I'm going wasp. While I'm waka waka. Oh no,
So,
I'll
no,
go wasp down there, wasp, giant wasp, and I'm just climbing up as quickly as I can.
So Alana, you should be here. You disengage, that's your bonus action.
Okay.
You moved 20 feet,
Uh-huh.
and then you dash for another 20 feet.
I did a second action.
You have 2 actions?
For some reason, for like a second that I thought I did, I must have had a stroke. I apologize.
Yeah, unless you have actions.
I was like, I was like, second action.
That's a thing.
So-
Bringing us to Rana.
How far am I from these things? Let's find out, shall we? Okay, that's fine. Well, I guess I'm just gonna chill touch one of them. Go for that one. It has a range of 120 feet, so that should reach, right?
Yeah, that's 120.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll the attack. That hits. 3 damage, and you're hitting the top one?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, the skeletal claw extends into the darkness. Does hit it a little bit. That's going to bring us next to Blivette.
Alright, I'm gonna scoot over here to the end of the ledge. And... okay, I can just see them.
Alright, let's see if this thing actually works.
And I'm gonna pull out my thunder cannon and I'm gonna shoot the closest
Oh my
one.
god!
And hopefully not hit Alana.
Does Alana see this, her like pull this giant thing out?
Oh, she's gonna hear it, she's gonna see it, and she's gonna hear it.
Oh god.
She's
So
gonna
where is Bliv? Okay, so make sure you write on your token what depth you're at. So you can just click on the yellow one and hit a number when you put your mouse over it, and it will do that depth. Because technically all 3 of you guys can stand next to each other. So 21 does hit. And so which one were you targeting?
Just the one that's closest. So this
All right,
one.
yes, 21 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 13. Yeah. Describe what this thing looks like. This cannon that you're firing.
Alright, so it's... I mean, it looks kind of like a pistol. Like, everyone's kind of seen the musket from before. So the pistol's like a miniaturized version of that, but it's like... it's more round.
Okay.
And it's a little bit decorated. Bliv tried to make it pretty. And functional.
Alright, and you guys see this arc of lightning just shoot out past Alana, down into the darkness, kind of illuminating the tunnel for a brief second as this wasp just like electrocutes and burns to a crisp, and you see its crispy body fall down to the bottom of the tunnel.
It worked! I mean, it worked!
That's gonna end your turn?
Yeah. Well, bonus action, so I'm gonna reload.
Okay.
So
and
that's-
so then, well, these guys, you can't see them, so they're gonna move here. And next is Sethanon.
All right, I am going to cast Frostbite on this one.
All right, go ahead, roll.
And I can't remember, in dim lighting, it's only perception checks that get disadvantaged. Like I could roll as normal for attack.
Yeah. If it's your
Yeah.
attacks are normal, it's in darkness, and so if it's
Oh,
within
okay.
10 feet of this thing, then it's in dim light. That hits. Go ahead and roll
All
the
right.
damage. 1
Dang.
damage. Nice.
Nice.
As,
Awesome.
bit of cold air just sort of coalesces and these icicles form around its wings. It's gonna end your turn, bring us to
Constitution
Rahaj.
save.
Needs to make a con save.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was an attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it failed, so it's damage.
Nice.
Rahaj, you're up next.
Because I can't see past 60 feet, I will hold an action to cast Sacred Flame when any of them enter 60 feet of me. And Rahaj will look to Bliv and go, "You made one. We will have a conversation about that later." And then that's the end of my turn.
Awesome. Alright, so now it's their turn. Alana, you see those 3 that were chasing you. They slink off into the darkness. And that's going to bring us out of initiative.
Oh, this place isn't so bad.
Climbing up.
Yeah, they just run away.
I already don't like it.
Oh, come on, you seem to be quite capable. There's nothing for you to be afraid of.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to need to deal with this somehow.
Well, unfortunately, it seems the only way to deal with it is by heading down. There's no other way to go.
Ladder.
Well, Sethanon,
Yes.
remember when we fought the giant?
Giant?
Or the ogre? Sorry.
Oh, yes.
You think you could redo that little spell you used? Make it easier for us to just make it out?
I can indeed.
How many of us?
Let's see here. I can impose my magic upon 5 others.
Huh. Well, would you look at that? So 5, not including yourself, that's as many as we have.
Yes. Is everyone agreeable to this?
Are we going all the way down to where the spikes are?
Oh, no. They see a hole at the end of the ladder, right?
Well, you can't see it from where you are, but when the coin fell down, it illuminated a hole on the left side, the side you're standing on.
Oh, well, I guess I couldn't see anything down there anyway.
You wouldn't have seen it, but everyone else saw it.
There's spikes?
At the very bottom, yes.
Well, shit, were there any other paths?
There is a hole in the wall. I assume we can... It's a question of, is there anything at the bottom aside from the spikes?
What?
We don't know. We don't know if those bugs came from the hole or if they came from somewhere at the bottom.
Alana, did you see?
No.
Alright.
Just the bugs and the spikes.
There's only one way to go.
So is everyone ready?
Suppose so.
Alright. So Sethanon will cast Featherfall.
Alright, awesome. Lasts 1 minute, and so all of you, when you fall 60 feet every 6 seconds, basically. So,
Yep.
All right, cool.
All right. Well, we have a minute, so shall we?
Better not waste time. Just head off, I guess.
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna-
You all jump off, and you like start slowly like gliding down.
I do a swan dive.
I'm gonna keep hands on the ladder as
Yeah,
I descend,
same.
and I'm gonna skip the metal one if
And
it looks
yes.
different.
I'm just gonna stick as close to the wall as I can to find
Okay.
anything interesting.
I kind of do like a backflip.
Of course.
What's a con doing?
Yeah, where's the con?
Uh,
He has a spell on him as well, so he should be safe.
He's
Oh, whoa.
he's rolling
Whoa.
around with his microphone.
All right. So yeah, you guys keep going.
Skip the iron
I'm
one.
sticking by one side of the wall,
Okay.
and,
And keep in mind the foreground and the background are also walls. So sorry, Rana, you get about here.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, you guys get about there. When you hear the sound again, and you can actually see this time because of your lights coming out from the side of this hole. Several more of these wasps. So I want you guys to click on your tokens
Oh,
again.
look, guys, look at that
and
purple one.
roll initiative.
And that purple one's on my light. That's why it's purple.
Oh,
man,
man,
I
it was so
rolled bad
cool
this time.
originally.
It's not a special bug. Sorry.
Ooh, better.
All right. So as you guys get back into combat, it's gonna start with Rahaj this time.
Hey, whatever one's closest is about to catch the meanest sacred flame.
And keep in mind, you are falling right now, so unless you want to grab onto the ladder, you're going to automatically descend 60 feet.
I'm gonna grab onto the ladder,
Okay.
and I'm gonna sacred flame.
Yeah, go for it.
14 damage, 13 DC.
13 DC for 4 damage. Which one?
I don't know, the closest one, so...
This one?
This guy. This guy.
Alright, so he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
It's a natural 1, so he takes 4 radiant damage as your light, sort of, this glowing flame surrounds it.
Nice.
Gonna bring us to Rana.
If I can, because I was trying to stick close to the wall, can I, like, push off the wall to get to the ladder?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
cool.
just be part of your movement.
Yeah, just grab onto the ladder so I'm not continuing down, and then I am going to try to... I'm gonna chill touch this here, this, like, swarm-looking one.
Yeah, so yeah, basically described there's these 3 giant wasps, and then these are like clusters of maybe 20 or so tiny wasps.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the cluster.
Go for it. That is enough to hit, so go ahead and roll damage. It's 4 necrotic damage.
Yep.
Awesome. As you it looks like you kill 4 of them. They just like, your skeletal hand appears and like passes through 4 of them as they just fall down to the ground. Limp. I'll bring us to Sethanon.
Alright, I will cast Frostbite again on the wasp that Rahaj attacked and miss.
And
turn.
rub it in. Yeah, that ends your turn. Unfortunately, that misses. Alright, bringing us to Swarm. Alright, so these guys are going to fly up. How far? They can only go 30 feet. So here, and then going to dash another 30 feet. So it's actually going to go... they're basically surrounding Rana right now. But that's their turn. Another... So it's 30 feet there. And then they're going to dash as well. 30 feet here. And then the last group... Go 30 feet there. 30 feet there. And that's going to end their turns. So bring us to Alana.
I'm going to grab onto the ladder, kind of latch my legs onto the ladder, and turn upside down, and shoot with my bow at the Queen Bee. Queen Wasp.
Down there? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're using your movement to steady yourself as you fire an arrow. Go ahead. That definitely hits. It's no sneak attack, unfortunately, though.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I just have to move this so I can actually select the token.
Oh, no worries.
Yep.
Okay. Do I get advantage on that if I attack before her? Like.
Do you have like a special ability?
Assassin,
Yes,
yeah. If she goes
assassin,
before
I
they
do.
do, she gets advantage.
Yes. So it means you have advantage. So you can roll
Which
again, maybe.
also means she has sneak attack.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, anytime you have sneak attack, or anytime you have advantage, you have sneak attack. So we roll again just in case it's a natural 20. That's another 7 piercing damage as you take this thing out. So it actually doesn't matter. An arrow goes right through it, and it falls down to the pit.
Okay.
That's gonna end your turn, bring us to Akan.
Okay, so I've got a couple questions.
Yes.
First of all, can I fall my distance before I act, or does it happen at the end of the turn?
Well, you can like move, attack, and move. So you could just like fall your distance and then attack. You could attack and then fall. You could fall a bit of the way and like attack as you're falling.
Okay, because what I want to do is draw my greatsword and like push off the wall, so I can like land on the ladder somewhere next to. I can't actually see. I guess this is a bad guy here. So actually, I'm gonna draw my glaive because it has reach, and then I want to kind of like jump to around here if I can.
Okay, and do you want to hit one of the swarms that are up here, or are you going down here?
I thought I couldn't hit the swarms because there are a bunch of small insects and like a glaive.
I mean, you could like swipe through them and hopefully kill some.
Yeah, I just thought like in 5e you couldn't hurt swarms without like magic.
You can hurt them. It's just it might not be the most effective way to kill them.
Yeah, I think I'll go after the big guys.
Okay, so technically you're gonna fall 60 feet, like even as you're kicking off. So no matter what, you're gonna end your turn unless you grab onto the ladder there. You can end your turn there, but you could fall even like basically down to this row because you're gonna fall 60 feet no matter what. You're just also moving to the side, so you could end up here on the ladder if you want. It's up to you where you want to grab onto the ladder, but you can
I want
go
to kind of
as far as
grab onto the ladder here and then. Because that would be within my reach.
Yeah, so go ahead and move your token there, and then you can roll for an attack on that one.
Okay. So Akan kind of like, braces his feet against the wall, pulls his glaive off of his back, and then you just see him kind of like, just lunge 60 feet down the freaking tunnel towards us.
Yeah.
No.
Nope. Fortunately, because like you had to grab onto the ladder and swing the glaive, it was kind of clumsy, and you miss. It just buzzes around you.
May I use my action surge?
You may.
Okay. There.
Oh man.
That is
Wow.
quite the opposite.
Go
Flip
ahead
the coin.
and roll damage.
So the first one was just a feint, because I did a front flip.
Nice. So go ahead and
Fuck 'em
see
up.
the damage on that.
Nice.
Oh wow. Yeah, that you definitely chop it to pieces.
Well, I think I just skewered it
Oh yeah.
because it's a.
Well, glaive has like a blade to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
Smash
But
Yeah, strangely enough, its head fell off too.
Actually, its wings fell off.
Ah,
It fell
gotcha.
down. I'm the
yeah, I
dungeon
just
master.
winged him. That's what the crit was. I didn't want to kill him.
He falls down and he's just basically useless and dying, and like cut off his wings and all of his legs. That's gonna bring us to.
Oh. It's like a daddy
Well,
long legs and no legs.
I'm going to kind of grab onto the ladder and hang off with one hand holding on and my legs kind of wrapped around the side. And I'm going to aim for this, not the swarm that's after Rana, but the one that's closest to me. Because
Rana's basically right here.
I'm a little afraid of hitting Rana, so... Because I don't know just how this gun works. So, gonna Thunder
Go
Cannon.
ahead.
Nice.
That definitely hits. So go ahead, roll damage. So it's 9 piercing damage.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. as the sort of electrified bullet shoots out, but you can see it like pierces through a couple of them, but it kind of just goes through the swarm, and the rest of the swarm just like spreads around it, not doing the most damage.
Okay, noted.
That's gonna end your turn. Bring us to.
I'm gonna reload my bonus action.
Oh yeah, bonus action then. So now.
I have
this
those
one's
now.
Akan, you see as this
Yes.
wasp in front of you, it basically starts like twitching as it's flying in the air erratically, and it starts like mutating as it's like its different arms start extending. Its
What?
eyes begin
Okay.
bulging like a balloon that's about to pop. Its wings grow, and you hear this voice in the distance like, "Hold on," which you can't really understand. However, Sethanon, you recognize it as Abyssal as you hear this very low and kind of monotone voice saying, "Assuming direct control." As this wasp grows, it seems to be a bit tougher, and now it's going to fly towards you, Akan, and make a stinger attack on you. So let's see, is a 22 going to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah?
My armor
Okay.
class is messed up. Hang on.
Well, I assume your armor class wouldn't be 22. So
No, it wouldn't.
first of all, you take 18, or sorry, not 18, 10 piercing damage, just 10. But I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as well.
Jesus.
Nope.
All right, so you take another 8 poison damage as well.
Okay.
And that's going to end its turn, bringing us to Rahaj.
That me. So Sacred Flame, right? It's a very precise attack. So if I Sacred Flame the swarm around Rana, it wouldn't hurt Rana because it would just hit them.
Yeah, it would. You specifically target them, and they have to make the save.
Well, I will do this. Ha!
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Well, let's see if they take the damage anyways.
Feels
So
good.
that's dexterity save. No. So they fail. So they take 1 damage.
And let me see.
And does it say on the spell that it's 1 target?
You know, that's a good question.
Well, we'll look that up.
Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you see within range.
It should say actually at the top, like where it says casting time, components.
There's nothing by
range.
target. The
There's
range
nothing by
says
target.
60.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to give Akan a nice little healing word
Aw.
at first level.
So you take 12 healing.
How does that? Wait, what?
Wait,
Should it just
What?
be 6?
Yeah.
Well, you cast it at 2nd level, right?
I cast it first.
Oh, sorry, I thought 2nd level. So why did it roll twice?
You know what? I'm gonna look into that.
That's weird. Okay, so you take 6 healing.
Yep.
That's going to bring us to Rana.
alright, well, I'm also going to Sacred Flame these bugs on me.
All right, go ahead.
Nice.
Yeah, so they fail their save, so they take another. You see it. Another 2 of the bugs just like burst into this radiant flame and fall down.
And, you know what? I'm also going to Healing Word Akan.
Okay. So Akan, you can take another 5 healing.
I did it better.
Fuck yourself. I did the attack better.
Sure.
Sethanon, you're up next.
All right. I will cast Frostbite again at the wasp creature thing by Akan there. And does 13 hit?
A 13, yes, does.
Excellent. And
It's 4.
hopefully it fails Constitution.
Oh, right. It has to make the con save first. No, it succeeds with an 18. So it takes
Dang.
no damage.
Okay. I am finished.
That's going to end your turn, bringing us to the swarm of insects. So the one surrounding Rana is going to attack her. So you get all these different wasps trying to bite you. Is 16 enough to hit?
The 16's my AC.
All right, so it hits you. That means you take
30 points of damage.
No.
no, you take 12 piercing damage.
Oh, good. Only 12.
As 12 of these little insects just like crawl under your armor and start biting you all over. Another swarm is just going to fly up to the next available person onto Rahaj, and they're going to also try to bite you. That's a 14 to hit.
Oh, thank you, Picard. Misses.
Ha! Shield.
Nice. And then the last swarm is going to fly up onto Alana and try and you. So that's a natural 1. As they try to fly, but you just like swing around to the other side of the ladder before they can sting
I've
you.
got my wasp aid.
Alana, you're up next.
All right, I'm gonna disengage away from these fools. So I am going to bounce off the wall. I still have Featherfall, right?
Yes, it's for a whole minute. So.
All right, bounce off the wall, let go of the ladder, bounce off the wall, and then come down here, next to the swarm, next to Rana.
Yep.
And just try to swat at those things on her with my rapier. Try to cut as many as I can.
Yeah. So go ahead and move your token, and then make a melee attack with your rapier. So that definitely hits. So go ahead and roll damage.
I grabbed onto the ladder that's down here, so this
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can move your token there, actually.
Okay. Sorry. Well.
So let me just see here if they have any.
And then sneak
things.
attack too. Wait, no, it's
It is
it's sneak attack. Ah!
Technically, they are adjacent to an enemy, so yeah, go ahead and add your sneak attack damage.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. I forgot. I haven't played in 2 weeks. Let's see.
It's, I believe, 2d6.
It's 2d6, so 2d6, 9.
Nice. So that's 21 damage total. However, it's a rapier just really isn't the best weapon to kill these things. And it seems you kill a lot of them as you're like just swiping through them all, but there's still about like a couple left that are crawling around on Rana. Or so that's gonna end your turn.
Okay.
Bring us to Akan.
Okay. Akan is going to spend a superiority die to make a fainting attack.
All right, yeah, go ahead and you roll damage for that, I believe.
It gives me advantage on my roll.
Yeah, so you can roll with advantage.
Oh,
nice. Good thing.
Nice.
So roll your damage for that.
Bam.
20.
I get my superiority die to the attack or to the damage.
Nice. That was just enough. Describe how you kill this thing.
So because it's a fainting attack, I like thrust, and it dodges, but I wanted it to go that way, and then I just like yank the glaive back, and I pull it, and I just bite it in half.
Nice. And the two halves fall, just like fluttering down to the spikes below. That's gonna end your turn. Yeah, well, you used a two-handed weapon, so you can't move unless you're falling. So it's going.
No, because I'm on the ladder.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Blivette.
Alright, seeing as my thunder cannon was no use against these things, I'm just gonna stick to the old trusty firebolt. So the ones right next to me.
Nice. Now they are technically within 5 feet, which means you have disadvantage.
Well, I doubt I'm gonna roll any lower.
Yeah. So you miss. They just like spread out around your firebolt. It hits the wall. But you can move if you wish to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let myself drop a little bit. Kind of keeping a hand close to the ladder until I get down here.
Alright, yeah, cool. Yeah, technically if you went through this square, then they would not get opportunity attack. Alright, so that's gonna bring us next to... So this guy's dead, bringing us to Rahaj.
I'm gonna Waka Flocka flame the ones on me.
Nice, go ahead.
Cool. Sacred Flame. 4.
4 damage on this one right next to you, of course. Yeah?
Yeah, this thing right here.
Alright, gonna bring this. So it fails its dex save. They take 4 damage. 4 of them just spark into radiant light and fall down dead.
Cool.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Rana.
Same thing as last time. Sacred Flame these bugs.
Alright, dexterity check.
Sweet.
They make the save though, so
I mean,
they take
Okay.
no damage.
Well, that's just me.
Sethanon.
Okay, I will cast Frostbite on the swarm, I believe, that's right below me there,
Yeah, go for it.
with disadvantage. And
'Cause it is, yeah, in 5 feet.
15.
Oh, that does hit. That hits.
Nice. 3 damage.
Did you see
And
3 of
Constitution
them?
saving throw.
Oh, sorry, they have to make the con first.
Yeah.
Yeah, they failed.
Nice.
So 3 of them like freeze into icicles and just fall dead.
And I'm finished.
It's your turn. Alright, it's bringing us to their turn. So first, this swarm is going to continue biting away at Rana. However, you can see now that there's only a few of them, there's a lot fewer of them biting you. Is a 12 enough to hit you, Rana?
Nope.
No, so yeah, there's just not enough of them, and you can just kind of swat them away before they can bite at you. Next ones, they are going to take a bite out of Rahaj. That's a 5 to hit, which I believe.
Picard.
And these guys are going to go next to Sethanon and swarm around him. That's a 14 to hit Sethanon.
Was that with disadvantage?
Oh, they have disadvantage?
Yeah, from Frostbite, right?
Yeah, I guess technically they do. Well, even with disadvantage, they hit you, so...
Yes, they hit then. I'll allow it.
So you take 12 piercing damage.
Okay, yes, I see. Touche. So yeah,
Yeah, 'cause-
Sethanon is having an allergic reaction to wasp bites, and he's swelling up and dying. But yeah, whatever.
Perfect.
Bringing
worry
us
about it.
next to Alana.
Do I see this happen to Sethanon?
You can't see him at all. He's in darkness from your perspective.
That's right. Okay, I just keep
You can probably hear him going, ow, ow, ow. As he gets bit several times.
The most deadpan ow.
So this is pain.
I want to keep swatting at these that are going after Rana, see what happens, and then I'll probably make my movement. Let's
Yeah,
see.
go ahead, roll your attack. It's a 10. Yeah, that hits. Oh wait, no, sorry, that does not hit. That does not hit. There's
All
only
right.
4 of them. There's
Bails
only
out.
4 of them. They're really hard to aim at.
All right, I'm go. Sorry, I float away.
Can you float up with
Can
them?
you
You can't
fly?
float
Can I
upwards.
push? Can I push up?
It doesn't
no.
make you it doesn't make you weightless. It just
No.
makes you fall slower.
I guess I'm not going anywhere.
Oh wow.
Elena, you could like go on the other side of the ladder from Rana and climb up.
Well, I'll just stay where I am. I don't move. I'm like, sorry, I didn't mean
Hey, these don't count as flanking, because,
No.
damn.
Wait, no,
Um,
yeah, it does. It's within 5 feet, right? So she gets advantage?
But she's not flanking them as they are around Rana.
Right,
so
but she has... Oh, does sneak attack not just give her advantage? Because if she has an ally within 5 feet of a target, she gets a sneak attack?
That's what damage.
Yeah, it only affects damage.
Gotcha.
It doesn't affect the attack. So
Gotcha,
Akan,
gotcha.
you're next.
Well, Akan can't see any enemies around him, can he?
Nope.
No.
But you hear us going, ow, 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 ow.
Yeah,
bugs.
but I can't really do anything. Akan's gonna keep going down this ladder, so he's gonna let go
Just let it go.
and fall.
Don't let go, Jack.
All right, which way are you going? Down to the bottom.
Well, hang on.
So yeah, sorry.
Is
It's
the bottom where the spikes are at?
yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. The tokens are kind of covering it, but yes, there are spikes there.
Okay, well then no, I'm not gonna do that, and he's gonna go down to here and see if he can see inside the hole.
Yeah, you can move your token.
Okay, he can't see inside of the hole, but
Okay,
that's
there's
where he's gonna end.
More darkness. That's gonna end your turn. Bring us to Blavette.
I'm gonna maneuver myself on the ladder a little bit, and I'm gonna go for the swarm that's attacking Seth and try not to set him on fire.
Okay. Firebolt, that does hit. So roll damage. Awesome. As the flaming little bolt just streaks off and hits 3 of the wasps on its way. That's gonna end your turn, bringing us to Raj.
I'm gonna Sacred Flame the ones surrounding me.
Right, dexterity saving throw.
Woo!
They
Oh,
fail.
God.
They fail their save. So, yet again,
One.
it's because you're like your spell is only meant to target one creature. So like every time you roll it, you just end up killing one of them at a time. So sorry, you're hitting the swarm next to you, right?
The one that's around me, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you see one of the wasps spark and radiant light and die.
God. Alright, I'm gonna
Oh, sorry, yeah, it's still your turn.
Healing Word, Seth.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hopefully this will actually... Why is it roll twice? It's 6, the one on the left.
It would be the first one, yeah. So
Thank you.
you can take 6 healing. Sethanon, it's gonna end Raj's turn. Random.
Okay.
Use 20 spells.
I'm gonna move my lights a little bit here. Position them a little bit differently.
I
Okay.
believe it's a bonus action to move them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that should be fine. I just want a bit closer, and then I'm going to chill touch the bug Seth because it's like he's doing there.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll that chill touch.
No.
No, unfortunately, your skeletal hand tries to like grasp at one of the wasps, but it flies away. So that is your turn, bringing us next to Sethanon.
All right. Repeat of last time. I'm gonna frostbite the ones on Seth. 14 hits, right?
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, awesome. 6 damage.
Nice. As actually 6 of them, you kind of get a good like cloud of frost energy around them. Oh, sorry, they have to make a con. Oh, sorry, you roll the attack and they make the con save. I see.
Yeah, like they get damaged, and if they fail con, then they
Then
get
they have
disadvantage
Okay.
on next attack.
So yeah, 6 of them die and they fail their saving throw. So even though the cloud of frost didn't kill the rest of them, it did like slow them down and affect them from the cold. And you can see now there's half of them as there were before.
Wonderful.
That's
I
gonna
am
get your-
finished. Yep.
Bring us to the swarm. So they're gonna take a bite at you, Sethanon. That's
Alright.
12 to hit. Or sorry, disadvantage is 10.
10 hits.
Oh.
No, what's wrong with your AC?
Mage!
I am a smooth-skinned scholar. I'm sorry. I have beautiful skin.
This
I
is
just-
why you get mage armor.
Well, fortunately, there's only half of them as there were before, so they aren't as many. You don't get bit as many times. You only take 7 damage this time.
Wonderful.
Next to Rahaj, they're going to attack you as well. That is a 12 to hit Rahaj. I believe that misses. Yeah, he's AFK.
Yeah.
So misses. And then a 12 to hit Rana.
Doesn't hit.
Awesome, as they're still just swatting them away before they can get any good bites on you. Next is going to be Alana.
Swatting at those, like, Rana.
Yep, go ahead and roll the attack. 12 hits, so roll and you get sneak attack this time.
Yes, duh. Okay. Alright, 2d6.
Nice. As you like have to swap them like a couple times to get the last one. There's like one left, and you just with like perfect precision.
Can I smack Rana when it lands on her? I'm just smacking him.
Well,
as
no.
soon as
So
they land on her.
One lands on Rana's neck, and like just as it's about to sting her, you just shish kebab it with your rapier and kill it.
Okay.
Not doing any damage to Rana.
Dangerously close there.
I don't say anything to her.
And your turn unless you want to move.
I want to move up to kind of slide past her and go up to the one over Rahaj.
Yeah, you can wheel around the other side of the ladder there. So that's going to end your turn. Brings to a con.
Okay. What sort of roll do I need to make to jump from the ladder into that hole in the side of the wall?
What is your strength ability?
Well, he does have feather fall.
I have a 19 strength.
19 strength. So I'd say with a 19, you could, because technically you can jump half your strength score. So I round that up to a 10. So you don't have to make a roll. You can do just a standing jump from there.
Okay.
Yeah, he does have a feather fall, but you'd have to like be farther up for the feather fall to really help you. So that's, you jump across the other side, but again, you're just in complete darkness. As this tunnel, you can feel that it continues on farther, and humming does get a bit louder into the tunnel, but you don't see anything.
Okay. I'm gonna hold my ground and kind of get ready in case something attacks me.
Alright, so that's gonna bring us to Blavette.
I'm gonna firebolt those ones attacking Seth again.
Nice, go ahead, roll.
Yeah, I'm fine.
That hits.
Hey, he's squishy, okay?
Yeah, I'm not.
8 damage, nice.
Wow.
As you get a nice, like, you shoot it right through the center of the swarm, and killing most of them. There's only about 2 left. Just floating around Sephinon there. That's gonna end your turn, unless you want to move.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick right there until these things are gone.
Rahaj.
I'm gonna say fuck it and pull out my hand axe and just try to swipe a few bugs with it.
Yeah, go ahead. As you're just like whacking it around in the air, trying to cut some down in the process. So roll an attack for your hand axe.
Hand axe.
There's a +1 hand axe.
Wow.
Yeah, that hits.
Hey, not 1 damage.
Nice. You do manage to cut through 3 of them as you just wildly swing through the swarm.
Nice.
But yeah, again, not super effective at killing them.
More than one.
But still, yeah, more than your other attacks. So that's going to bring us to Rana then, unless you want to move.
I can't. I have a shield and the thing out. I'm using both hands.
Oh, that's true. You're using both hands. Yeah. Okay, so Rana.
Alright, I'm gonna chill touch the one on Seth again.
Chill touch. Roll for it. That's a natural 20.
Whoa!
My one
Roll
of the
that.
night. I'm so happy it was for that.
And you see the skeletal hand appears next to you, Sephinon, and with one finger each, it just like pierces through each of the 2 wasps next to you, and they both fall dead.
What did you use your natural 20 for? I killed 2 bugs.
Yep, pretty much.
I hate bugs, so it's fine.
It's a portable fly swatter. Next is Sephinon, unless you want to move, Rana.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just... Can I... Said I can, like, swap to the other side of the ladder and go up, right?
Yeah, so your depth
Actually-
is 2. If you just switch your depth to 1, you're technically on the other side of the ladder.
Alright, I'm not gonna move, but I am gonna move my dancing lights.
Alright, yeah.
Because Khan has just wandered off, so he probably needs a bit of eyesight.
Alright, so you can move those. Sephinon, your turn.
Alright, so I will frostbite the swarm on Rahaj.
Yeah, go for it. That hits.
Nice. Come on, 4. Ah, it's better than 1.
All right, so Constitution save. Four of
It
them
is.
fall dead. And the natural 1 on the Constitution save, so they have disadvantage.
Huzzah!
It is a bit chilly in here.
But thankfully, since Sethanon didn't roll a natural 1, you're safe, Raj. So the swarm is going to take a few more bites at you, but of course now there's only a few of them. Let's see if they can hit 16 to hit you, Raj.
At
With
disadvantage?
disadvantage?
With disadvantage, yeah, it's still 16.
Dang.
Shit. Yep.
All right. Since there's only half of them, you only take, or less than half, I'd say, you take 4 damage. There's only a couple of them flying around
I'm
now.
on death's door.
Bring us to
No.
Alana.
I swipe at the ones on Raj.
All right, yeah, go ahead and roll your attack. That does not hit, unfortunately.
Alright, I keep moving.
Khan, are you venturing into the unknown? Yep.
I'm staying within the range of that light.
Yeah,
As
like
long as
basically,
I'm okay.
whatever your token can see, that's what you see. Blavette.
They got that, so I'm gonna climb down a little bit more and then drop so I can drop down onto the ledge.
Yeah, you can go 60 feet if you're just falling.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna probably barely land on the edge there and kind of pinwheel my arms until I'm completely on
Yeah.
it.
With the feather fall, you manage to carefully make it to the ledge there.
And as an action, I am going to cast light on.
Cast it on a con.
I'm gonna cast it on tip of a con's tail. He has a tail, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Okay.
the tip of your tail. You're now a Charmander.
So, Khan, you are now emitting, let's see, 40 feet of light. And it should, everyone's just, alright, there we go. Bring us to Raj, Raj.
Swizzity swipe.
Swizzity swipe away.
Fuck him up.
20 does hit, that's 3 slashing. Unfortunately, yeah, you cut through 2 of them. But, there's still about 3 flying around you.
Life is pain.
Bring us to Rana.
Well, I suppose I will chill touch them.
Go ahead and chill touch away.
Please don't mind my cold hands.
With that, you are able to just like pick off, basically sort of flinging with your skeletal hand, flinging the last 3 wasps. As
Just
they,
like flicking them.
yeah, exactly. And they fall dead to the bottom, as that will bring us out of initiative order. And I want you guys to give yourselves, first of all, a pat on the back.
Aww.
Cool hands.
But also give yourselves this much experience. So 167 experience.
Woo.
Nice.
And I'm going to recommend we take a short break there.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
So we'll take a 10-minute break. We'll be back at 34 minutes past the hour. I forgot to mention also to Twitch and YouTube viewers, if you're watching this, I assigned trophies to each player based on 3 aspects. One is the Baron of Badassery, whoever has the most badass moment. The failed boat captain, whoever has the worst luck or the biggest fail. And the co-op kahunas, whoever's the biggest team player. So if you're watching on Twitch, feel free to vote in the comments for who you think deserves each trophy. Only one person can win a single trophy. Keep that in mind. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you post in the comments who you vote for before next Sunday, and I will award the trophies to the victor. But we'll get to that later. In the meantime, have yourselves a break, and feel free to play some chess in the meantime, and I will see you
The 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, welcome back to our session of 20 sides. So last we left off, you guys were in this tunnel, descending down deep into this gaping hole with the ladder in the center. And you can actually see Blavet and Akan, now that you're at the bottom, the ladder isn't being supported by anything. It's just literally in the middle, like floating, essentially, in the middle of this this hole, this tunnel. Rana.
I just want to look up towards Sethlon up there and call out, when we get to the tunnel below, when we land, I'll be able to heal you, but I'd prefer not to do it with ladder. And then I'm going to jump off and try and float my way down over to this ledge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can make it down.
Okay, cool.
Let's all do this. Jump.
Woo!
Trust fall.
Yeah, your feather fall would be wearing off right about now, but you can make it to the ledge.
Okay, cool.
And I'm gonna bring
You
my
can make
legs
it-
with me.
Make it to the ledge first, yeah.
Oh, you look great, Seth.
Thank you.
All right, and so
You should get
now
on the
this tunnel you're on, it has a width of about 10 feet. So I'm just gonna adjust the depth gauge to 2. So you can be either a 1 or a 2. 1 being in the foreground, 2 being in the background. Rana, what did you want?
Just
did you give me Raj?
No, I did it already.
Okay, yeah, Rana.
Just once Seth lands, I want to use my healer's kit on him so that he can get some health back using my new healer's feat.
Go for it.
So, hold on. Let me just make sure that I'm reading this correctly, 'cause it's the first time using it. 1d6 plus 4 hit points plus additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of hit dice. So, 10 plus whatever number your hit dice are. So 4, I think?
Yes.
So you get 14 points of health back.
Oh, I am full. Nice. So yeah, when Rana's patching up Sethanon and administering, I guess, medical
Medieval
care,
Benadryl.
he actually looks very surprised about the efficacy of her doctoring, I guess. You have my thanks, Rana. It's quite miraculous. How is this magical?
No, this is more practical medicine. This is actually what I prefer to do as opposed to relying on Luna.
Yeah, she literally just like gave you some ointments for all the bites that you had, as well as some bandages for the wounds that were festering.
If we survive this ordeal, I would like to learn more about this.
Well, absolutely. I'm admittedly very fond of speaking of it, though past, not many people have been very fond of hearing about it, most notably those of any sort of faith, really.
Ah, understandable.
Bliv is just watching this whole thing because it's fascinating.
Shall we continue?
Khan, so click on your token and see that radial menu pops up. Click on the circle on the bottom and it'll open all the status effects. And wheel your mouse over to the yellow dot, and without clicking on it, just hit the number 2 or 1.
Gotcha.
Shall we continue?
Yes, lead away.
Alright, so
Morex is not leaving.
So you're heading into the tunnel?
Yep.
All
Toward
right,
the
and
buzzing.
I take it that is your marching order. So let's see here. 1 second. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. So you continue down the tunnel, and as you continue through the tunnel, you notice that the stone cave around you, the texture of the ground changes. It's not stone. You're not quite sure what it is, but it feels softer somehow. Not like completely soft, but like more like paper mache almost. And also the color slightly changes as well, as it's kind of like this off-yellow, off-white color. And so this is basically what you see as you continue through the hall. As you're walking along, Alana, just at the edge of the dim light, you see the outline of a child. Or a childlike entity in any case. And it appears, instead of wearing clothes, it is covered head to toe in writhing leeches all over its body. And the only part of the actual child you can see are these two glowing orange eyes underneath the leeches on its face. It holds out a hand towards you and says, "Stop, do not come any further. You have to be careful in here. Many dangers around. But if you are here to find Chugos, then I know where to find him. You'll have to go as low as possible, into the bottom of the hive. But first, to get there, you will need the key. The rat man, find him, he will have the key." And as he's talking, you see this little sort of glowing green creature moving along the ceiling. And he turns and looks up at this little insect thing. It says, "Also be careful of the acid crawlers. They will explode when you kill them." And as he like steps forward, he points at this insect on the ceiling, and it begins like twitching in pain before it eventually just falls to the ground and explodes in like a miniature explosion of acid for about 10 feet. When that happens, the boy just like disappears, winks out of existence.
Jeez.
That was helpful.
Bit fucked up.
Stephanie.
Before we move any further, I'll clear my throat. Just to inform all of you, previously when we were facing those abyssal wasps, I heard something speak in abyssal. The wasp that confronted Akan, it was actually affected by something. It said something to the effect of assuming control. Be on the lookout for any individuals among our foes that may be, I am not quite certain, but that may be altering or affecting their fellow hellish beings.
The Hodge would assume that is our target.
Perhaps it's like the queen of a hive.
Perhaps.
So, do we press on?
Well, there's really no going back, is there?
Forward does seem to be the only way at this time.
Do we feel the need to be stealthy, or do we think it might be useless?
Stealth might be a good idea. Though, I'm sure they already know we're here.
Yes, especially if something mutated that other bug that I would imagine that they know we're here.
I believe so. We are on their territory. For certain, we should be on the lookout for more of those acid creatures.
Of course. Well?
What's Ran up to?
I don't know if anyone else can see the dark vision, but I kind of want to step forward a bit to here or so. What's the deal going on with this part here where it kind of separates? Is this like something that can be traveled up?
Yes. So basically, this gray line, that is in the background. So the foreground, it actually goes down where you can see the edge of your vision here. So you can actually walk past this. But if you're standing in the background with a depth of 2, then you can actually walk up this kind of narrow, like, side path going up. So basically, it like splits into 2 paths. One's going down, another's going up.
Okay, so I'm gonna, like, after noticing this, I'm gonna call back to the others and just say, there's a split in the path up here. They said to go down, so we could just go down. But I feel I must mention that there is another option of up. There's no telling what's there, though.
Well, we're supposed to be looking for a rat man as well. But it appears as though that child did not mean to set us on the wrong path. We should stick together, whatever we do.
Agreed.
Should we venture upwards then to see if that's perhaps where this rat man is, or should we just head straight down? I'm not sure how much I trust that child, as helpful as it may have been.
Despite it being covered in leeches, it did take on a form that most would find vulnerable to perhaps provoke trust. It could be deception.
So I have blind sight pretty dang far, or 60 feet. So if I get to like right here, am I sensing anything weird up here?
You sense something. You sense a lot of weird things with your blind sight. There are lots of tiny holes in all of the walls around you, which includes the ones beside you.
Oh, I hate that.
Beyond that, lots of movement, lots of tiny things moving around. Tinier than the things you fought before, but still, moving. Now, beyond this, what you can see, the path, it's pretty narrow, this upper path. Only about 5 feet high, so you'd have to, kind of duck your head down if you're taller than that. But it's just a tunnel, and it keeps extending on beyond that. Nothing else, sort of, from what you can sense, catches your attention.
Alright, I'll walk back, I guess. So we're like in the middle of a hive. This shit is spooky.
I believe that is an appropriate description. Spooky it is.
Well, bugs generally do not like to be smoked out. Perhaps if we get to the center, we can light this place ablaze.
Yes, that is an option, but we should consider that these are not mundane wasps or insects. Who knows what they like or dislike, but at least it's an option.
Well, Raj does not think we have any chance of getting through this stealthily. If all these things are connected and all those holes are filled with insects, they'll know exactly where we are when we're there.
I agree.
So then the question remains, up or down?
The path upwards is about 5 feet high. It'll be difficult for most any of us to get through it if anyone wants to take that journey. Smaller one.
I have a name.
Rivet.
Thank you.
Want to go take a look?
Not really, but I guess I could take a quick peek.
By yourself? That doesn't seem entirely safe, considering we just agreed to stick together. Should we implement some sort of buddies?
We'll all be back here, waiting for her. She does not go too far out of our sight.
Yeah, I guess I move forward towards the path.
Yep.
Alright. Guess I'm going.
Alright, well, if I come running back screaming, be ready to shoot whatever's behind me.
This may be a bad idea.
Really? You don't say!
Raj votes we just go down.
And if we miss something that was meant to be up top?
Then we'll come back.
And what if we can't come back?
I mean, it's up to you, little Bliv.
Just for the heck of it, I'm casting light on the end of Rahaj's tail too.
So the
Not if I
one
make it-
icon's tail fades.
Not if I make a dex save.
No, I can cast more than... I cast 3, right?
I'm not sure. I think
it's
the
only
light
one.
cantrip. The light cantrip says when you cast it again.
Well, you
disappears.
failed that.
Yep.
So yeah, a light appears on Rahaj. And so you're
Okay, yeah, so it's off of him and on Rahaj.
Can't see it.
Yes, but it's there. Bliv hasn't quite realized you can't see yet.
So, get to getting.
Alright.
I'm just going to glance towards Alana, the only other short member of our party, and just kind of raise an eyebrow and say, "Are you going to let her go alone?" Juno, you're muted.
Yeah, did you know?
Anyway, I'm exiting out.
Still can't. I can't hear her.
What?
Are you
Hi,
guys hearing
Juno.
her?
Yeah,
Wait here.
Hello.
Okay, one second.
Tristan,
Yeah, I hear you now.
hear me?
Mhm.
Okay.
Beautiful.
All right. I follow after Bliv. I don't say anything to
That's
Donna.
fine. At this point, I just assume you never speak back to me unless you state so.
Bliv
It's
is
like talking to a wall.
taking all the mental notes on this. I have missed things.
So, Bliv, you can move your token. So can you, Alana.
Okay, where are we going? I do not know
Up.
what's going on. Okay.
Depth of 2.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, this gray line is basically in the background.
I'm gonna let Alana take the lead.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have my thunder cannon ready.
Don't shoot me with that.
Do you need light in there? Or are you going to catch?
No. We'll be fine. I guess I'm gonna have to take the
Really?
lead then.
Yeah, because she can't see, and if something attacks, that's gonna be bad.
If the light disappears, from
going
Rahaj's
to the-
tail, then yeah.
Oh.
There's a light on my tail?
Don't worry about it. It looks beautiful.
Alright.
I book.
Sorry, were you saying, Rana, did you want to send those lights into the
Are
tunnel
you
with
leading
them?
or am I leading?
I'm leading because you're
I'm
blind.
sending it in the one below because Bliv said she was fine without.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna make our way to the end here. As far as we
yeah,
can
there's
go.
like a kind of like a bump on the one side, but you can walk around it. And so you get to the end there, Bliv.
Stop!
I kind of bumped into her.
You can kind of peer over the edge. So
think
your
I'm
dark vision is
smaller,
60 feet, right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
So it just
feel top
extends
overhead.
down into darkness, and you can't see the bottom.
Alright, I'm gonna do the coin trick again. I'm gonna
Alright, so-
take a copper and light it and toss it down.
Which means the light from Rahaj disappears. And you see this light fall down all the way to the bottom, and you see like a pile of bones at the bottom.
Do you have any a rope?
Nope, we're not going down there. Nope.
Do you have any rope? Do you
It's
have
just a
any
bunch of
rope?
bones.
Do-
It's
do
just,
you-
it's
No. Listen. Do you have any rope? I'm just gonna break it off.
Give me a moment, and I'm gonna take off my bag of holding, and we're gonna dig around, and do I have rope?
It's time to repel.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have rope.
Yeah, it depends on what pack you had. Like if you had a Dungeoneer's pack.
Do I have any rope left?
Oh, I don't think I ever picked out another pack.
Then it would be the
since-
same one you had, which I believe is a Scholar's pack.
Yeah, which does
As-
not have rope.
Does not, yeah.
No rope in the bag.
Am I out of rope?
I don't
Mr.
believe you've ever
DM.
used yours. I mean, they used someone's in the Shadowfell.
I used the rope earlier, but if you don't remember, then it's okay.
Oh, when you tied up.
Yeah, when I hung that guy.
Right. So no,
Did I
don't
use
believe-
all that rope? I mean, do I really need all 50 feet to hang some guy? That's kind of excessive, I think.
I
You're
mean,
excessive.
You had to hang him, tie it around something in the building, and then have him hang outside. Plus, I don't think you really had time to chop off the rope and measure it. So no, unfortunately, your rope is gone.
Okay, so I have 10 feet of string.
That's not gonna do it.
Okay. So that's all I have. Unless, okay, no. That's it. That's all I got.
There's just a bunch of bones at the bottom. We should go back.
Well, there's either this way or...
I mean, okay, if I peer down, can I see anything shiny down there?
Make a perception check.
Bad idea.
Are there any footholds in the wall?
No, it's pretty much a flat surface. There are tiny holes which you could kind of poke your fingers into, but you'd have to make an athletics check to climb down.
I can do that.
Levette, you do see something shiny. It looks like it's glass, like a glass vial of some kind.
Well,
All right,
there's a little more
Bliv.
than bones, but maybe we should go back and see if anyone else has any rope.
Hop on my back.
No.
All right. We're going rock climbing.
I've done that one before. We're not doing that again.
Well,
The
go
whole
back
being
and
on
see
your
if I
back
can
thing.
find anything.
I'm just gonna stay here and watch her.
Can I put my I want to do some rock climbing down.
Make a athletics check.
All right. Sweating.
Yeah, this is gonna be clutch.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So you make your way down to basically as low as you want to go.
I like to light a torch once I get to the bottom.
There's light down there.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
The light you can see is the light.
Wait, whoa!
So Alana, as you get down here, I'm gonna move your token. So as you get down there,
What can I do? I have to switch over to the other side, or
Oh.
oh, it keeps going. Okay,
yeah, it kind of keeps going around like a ledge.
okay. I do some kind of vertical limit thing. Start climbing.
Yeah.
The ceiling.
So if you want to climb upside down, you're gonna have to make another athletics check.
All right, let's do it.
It's-
Let's do it.
Spider Juno.
So unfortunately, you try and upside down,
Wait,
but
I'd like to use my inspiration. Okay.
you may use your inspirations.
Well.
So unfortunately,
Oh God!
climbing upside down is a bit more tough. But luckily, you're so close to the bottom. You only take 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
Do I hear her fall?
You hear some bones breaking as you take 5 bludgeoning damage, Alana.
Are you okay?
5 or 2? Hold on.
5. Oh, sorry, I didn't roll that. Did you roll that?
I rolled it.
Oh, no, I was just saying how much.
Oh.
No, I rolled.
Okay.
So yeah, you take 5 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Alana,
And you're in this little.
you alive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. A little slippery down here. Can I move around and can I
Yeah,
take
it's
the
all
light with
difficult
me?
terrain. You can pick up the coin. Yeah,
Alright.
and you can take it with you. So.
I'm not affected by difficult terrain anymore.
Well,
I have a mobile feed. I'm just telling you.
I'm just bragging.
So yeah, you can move the light with you.
I saw a glass vial down there. If you could maybe see what it is.
Kind of read it around like we're at a bargain sale, looking for that.
Make an investigation check.
What? Since I know that it's down there, do I have an advantage on that?
You
or
still
am I
have to
like-
find it. But I'll say Blavette is helping you technically, so you can roll it.
Where is it? Right or left? Hot cold.
So yeah, roll again.
Okay. Let's see. Oh well.
So under one of the corpses, like in a rib cage, you find this vial. It looks kind of like a healing potion, but it's a bit bigger. Has like more of a rounder bottom.
Oh.
So you can add a potion of greater healing to your.
Dude! Alright! Nice. Alright, I keep going. I pick up the coin and I start moving towards this ledge right here.
Yep.
And I
Love
see the light
it.
moving, and I'm like, where are you going?
I thought you were getting other people!
Well, what makes she didn't die first?
Well, okay, alright. I'll catch you.
I look down.
Do a flip!
Belly flop.
Pretty sure I'm gonna die if I do this.
Do it! Got you! How far is the drop?
That's 70 feet.
Shit!
Oh,
Dive, dude!
You know what? You stay right there, and I'm gonna go back and see if anyone has any rope, and we'll
Okay.
yeah. Don't go anywhere.
And I'm gonna run back to everyone else as fast as my little legs can carry me.
Well, while that was happening, Rana, you wanted to check down the other town?
Yeah, just while they're playing around up there in the dark or whatever.
So, before you get back, before you get back, Liv, Rana, you can take a look around. So yeah, you see it opens up into like this area. There's another ledge that's in the background here, and you can see this cliff kind of ends here. There's like a tunnel going underneath it.
Whoa.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, just biding my time until they get back.
All right. So yeah, Blivette, you come back around.
I'm gone.
No Alana with her.
So, came to dead end. Alana decided to climb down. There's a bunch of skeletons down there, and she found a potion, and I told her to stay put, but knowing Alana, she's probably not.
Oh, well, that story began so well, but the ending...
Does anyone have any rope?
Well, she fought bravely. Let's continue.
I have rope.
Okay. That means we can at least get down there. Apparently it keeps going after the drop-off.
Let's not go that way. If we get there, we're getting her out.
But what if it... What?
Well, they did say to go down. Technically, that is going down.
So Sethanon reaches into his backpack and takes out a coil of silken rope and hands it to Bliv.
And I take it.
For some reason, Raj does not think that the child was speaking in tongues. I believe he was pretty straightforward.
To be honest, I mostly just don't want to take orders from a child. It bothers me, personally.
Well, it does go down.
This is ridiculous. Let us get Alana and then leave.
You know, it's entirely possible that both paths are correct, and that we're just overcomplicating things.
You know what? Raj will follow you guys.
While you guys are doing that, Alana, while you're standing there, you can hear, just in the distance down this bottom path, you can hear the splashing of water.
Oh shit, I'm gonna go down there.
Let us take some more time to discuss this. Maybe
Can
like
I throw
10
that
minutes.
coin down that little hole?
Yes, you may. You're
Is
all
there
moving.
a hole?
Well, it's basically, it falls, it hits the side of this ramp here and slides down and down and down, and
Oh.
that's the last you see of it.
I hop over here.
Alana's just in the dark.
And you can see the coin is just resting on the edge here, and you can see a bit of water, just on the surface of water on kind of in the corner here. But meanwhile, back at group number 1.
You know, to be honest, even if we do go up there, there's no way we're going to be able to convince her to come up if she wants to explore down there.
Yeah, we should just leave.
I mean, that's what I was thinking.
We
Just
could
leave me.
Honestly, our only options here are either to go up there and go down the hole and follow after her, or to just go down this path.
Well,
She's capable. She can handle herself.
does that path even go anywhere?
Yes, right over
Yes,
here.
it goes
And I'm gonna
pretty
walk
deep,
over
actually.
edge over here
Mhm.
and look over it and say, it seems to continue further down.
I'm gonna go over there and take a look real quick.
Yeah, and you can kind of like peek your token around the edge if you want to like look over, stick your head over the edge.
You know, actually, can I just hop down?
It's a, let's see, it's a 10-foot drop. You would have to make an athletics check.
Okay.
Well, I was...
Or
Never
not
mind.
athletics, acrobatics. It'd be
Come on
acrobatics.
up.
Nice. Yeah, you land perfectly on the ground.
Three-point landing.
Prana honestly just kind of looks a little excited, and just is kind of going off on her own a bit here, and kind of glances up at Raj when he flutters her name, and says, "You know, I've never actually been to another plane. This is a little exciting."
Very dangerous. Just so you're aware.
Just a bit.
Okay, someone go speak with Alana. Tell her that either she comes up or we're moving on. And then we can move on.
But what if the rat man's back the other way?
Then she gets to keep going and find the rat man, then meet up with us later.
I just drag both my hands down my face.
Alana, by the way, you were just walking into complete darkness. Like, you
Well,
have no
I was
idea.
gonna wait. I was gonna wait. Can I light a candle?
Yeah, you have like a matchbox, so, or I mean, flint and whatnot. So yeah, you can light a candle.
I'm gonna go back up this way, and I'm gonna stop in front of Akan and go, you look big and strong. Do you think you could hold the rope and we could get Alana to come back up?
Yeah, Khan nods.
Come on, baby, light my candle.
We are immediately
Come on, baby,
splitting
light
up the
my
group.
fire.
No, everyone stays here. We go get Alana unless she decides she doesn't want to come, and then we'll be right back. And if you're not here, I'm setting the whole place on fire.
I mean, I'm already down here. I'm gonna continue kind of creeping
No,
forward.
Rana.
This place seems pretty flammable.
Rana, don't go down there.
Alright, Akan's basically have to crawl through the path, but...
I'm just
Yeah.
moving through the cave.
Khan's like, honestly has to be on all fours to fit through the thing.
So yeah, you guys can move your tokens.
Alana!
Sorry,
Do
direction.
I hear her voice?
Let me see. What is your passive perception for Alana?
It's 19.
Oh, yeah. So you can faintly hear her voice echoing.
What?
It's hard to hear over the buzzing.
Well, I definitely don't hear that because I only have 11.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Is that you, like, throwing my character up in the air? Or is it...
Sorry, no, I was just trying to.
Cheers! Cheers! Cheers!
Alana!
What?
Can't hear you because I only have a passive perception of 11.
Yeah, no, you hear nothing, just the buzzing.
Do I hear anything? Like, can we hear
Rana?
her yelling? Can we just in general hear her yelling? I have passive perception.
What is it? Say it again.
I have 14 for passive perception. Can we hear her yelling at all?
No, just the sound of that humming is too loud. You can't quite hear.
Is it getting louder the further down this way I go?
Yes. Yes, it does seem to get louder. Same for you, Alana. The buzzing has gotten louder as you've been going down.
Can I... Is that too far of a jump to leap up there?
What is your strength score? Or what is your strength modifier?
3.
3, so that means you can jump 3 feet in the air. You might be able to get higher than that if you make an athletics check.
Alright.
Let's see, this is like 15 feet up, 10 feet up. Yeah, you do manage to jump up and catch the ledge.
I'm gonna assume since I hear nothing from Alana, I'm just gonna go back.
Alright.
I don't think she can hear me. She didn't stay put like I asked. Go figure.
Oh, what a surprise!
Oh shit.
That didn't sound good.
Alana, you see,
Come on,
you
let's continue
directly
forward
above
and
you.
hope we find her. Sorry.
Hold on, what did
Sorry, Alana, you see directly above you on the, like, attached to the wall here are several tiny little white spheres, like little eggs.
As soon as I see them, I bolt out of there. I mean, I'm hauling ass out of there, and I leap off that edge and drop down to the floor.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Well, since Alana
Raj is just kind
decided
of trying to gesture everyone to come towards them.
I mean, Blid feels bad, but since Rana had to, or not, well, since Alana had to go disappear, she's just gonna go with the rest of the group. She's stuffing that rope into her bag, by the way. So, silken rope in bag of holding.
Akan, you coming?
What's the length on it?
50 feet.
Alright, Raj will hop down.
I will catch you.
You can make acrobatics with advantage because Ren is helping.
I'm gonna catch you princess style.
Acrobatics?
With advantage.
With
Ooh.
advantage, yeah.
Got that sweet 0 modifier.
It's okay, babe,
Yeah.
I got you.
You're like cradling him in your arms as he just like trust falls to you.
Is everyone else coming?
Slowly.
I'm gonna-
Yeah, you just
Don't worry, Stefan. Rahaj will catch you.
Okay.
While still in Alana's arms.
you can all roll with advantage for your acrobatics.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna go this way.
Yeah, you can keep going.
Like,
I
yeah.
like to imagine Rahaj catching Seth while I'm still holding.
Alright.
Yeah.
Jumping down.
Down there.
I've got you, Bliv.
Didn't need it.
Akan, Rahaj will catch you.
Oh, God.
if this
Like,
is how we
just
die.
appeared over the hole.
Everyone just kind of steps back.
Cannonball.
No, I catch Akan.
Alright, roll your acrobatics, Con.
With advantage.
Oh my god!
Unfortunately,
Ow.
you stumble into them, and Akon, you take 2 bludgeoning damage as you just stumble to the ground there.
That's not so bad.
Just a little owie.
Ow, ow. Jesus.
Alana,
serious.
Alana, you come to the edge there. You just see more tunnel, more open space.
Is the buzzing sound getting more distant or louder?
Louder?
Okay. Okay, go the wrong way. I would like to go all the way back to where I was, but I want to go with last time I saw Bliv. So
Okay.
I want to hop up on that ledge where right here.
Yeah, you can make a athletics check to
All right.
high jump
Come
there.
on, baby, don't let me down. I got let down.
Unfortunately, you just missed the top and you fall down a bit. You just take a little bit of damage. Well, five bludgeoning damage. Sorry,
Wait, oh my God, what happened?
you're stuck in a tunnel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you take 5 bludgeoning damage,
I'm
and you
getting
kind
my
of slide.
ass kicked.
Oh, sorry, you kind of slide down here towards where
Justin, don't do
where the
that.
water is. But you stop yourself. You stop yourself there. Sorry, what are the rest of the guys doing?
Apparently leaving Akan in the dust.
He's fine.
It's like the
Rana
descent.
speed running.
Rana is kind of just pushing forward through all of this. I'm not gonna.
All right, as you get to about there, Rana, you guys hear more buzzing in the walls around you, and looking back, just barely with your dark vision, Rana and Bliv, you can see some shadows coming out of the tiny holes in the area behind you. I need all of you guys, including Alana, to click on your tokens and roll initiative.
Aha!
Aha!
Welcome to the
Oh
adventure.
shit!
Nice.
Yo, Tristan, why are you rolling so many
I went
times?
crazy tonight. This is probably the most crits I've ever got.
I don't wanna jinx things, but this is the best I've ever rolled for initiative.
Too late to jinx it.
Alright, so yeah, you see these guys here. And you can see a bit of glowing light. It's like a green glowing light also around the corner there. But you also see flying up from out of the tunnel ahead of you guys more with those green glowing insects on the ceiling. They come flying up towards you guys.
See, we should have gone after Alana!
No, this sucks.
Oh.
So let's see here. Let me just roll my initiatives here. So for these guys, they are gonna get this. And also these ones. Oops. And then for the swarm. So yeah, basically you see the tiny green acid crawlers that that other demon pointed out to you. You see the giant wasps as well as the swarm of wasps, both ahead of you and behind you. So let's see, with the initiative, the way it is, it's going to bring us to a con first. And Alana, you rolled 2, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I got 19.
Oh, they're far away. Okay.
Yeah, they're quite a distance.
And there's stuff to jump over.
Only in the background, though.
Yeah, if you
Yes,
move
that's
into the
only if you
foreground,
have a
fine.
depth of 2, then you can stand on those little hills there.
Fuck, there's a lot of bugs.
So if I go here, am I able to do that, or do I have to go down and then up?
You go there, you could kind of like hop onto that, yeah. Or you could go down into the side. Sorry, like, I missed where your token was. Show me again. Because it is 10 feet up. What is your strength? Your strength score is your
19.
modifier, I mean, so that'd be +4. Yeah, so I could say you could just jump up there with your regular high jump.
Okay.
And catch the ledge,
What?
pull yourself up. That's part of your move.
Okay, so then I'll get up here and ready my glaive.
Awesome. All right. So you're readying an attack.
Yeah, if any of them come into my reach, which I do have a 10-foot reach. So if any of them come in my reach, I'm gonna attack.
Let's see. So the swarm is gonna go first. And it can fly. Let's see, 30 feet here, and then it's gonna just dash towards you. So you do get an opportunity attack as it's going to swarm around you. Fortunately, that's not a hit, as they kind of like split up, separating around your blade, bringing us 67 on. Oh wait, sorry, no, there's more of them. I forgot there's more. These ones are also going to dash around here, and they're going to dash towards you, Sephinon, since you're the closest.
Oh, pleasant.
Death by bugs.
So that's their dash to get to you. Bring us to your turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take Rana's advice. I'm going to try to Ray of Frost that one. See if I can hit. Oh, I should be able to hit, I think.
Yes, that should.
Okay, so
So which one are you hitting? Do it
this
again?
one right here.
Okay, the farthest one. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ray of Frost, that hits. So it takes 1 cold damage as your ray shoots off into the darkness. But it does hit it. It is still alive though.
Okay. And it should be slowed by 10 feet of movement for a round.
So I'll read the token here. Remind me.
And
Second and your
that's it for me.
Alright, so Raj.
I'm gonna plop over here, pull out my crossbow, and I'm gonna try to shoot the same one Seth damaged.
Yep, go ahead, roll an attack.
I forget how. There it is.
That
Nice.
hits.
Awesome. Oh, I hate my life.
Oh.
You just like shoot off one of its many legs, but it's still crawling towards you.
Perfect.
And your turn.
I guess that's my turn.
It's to Rana.
Well, I am going to cast Aid on Rahaj, myself, and Seth. So, each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increased by 5 for the next 8 hours.
Nice.
So you have a bonus of, you have an extra 5 to your max hit points. And I believe that'll do it for my turn.
Right. What's Alana up to?
I guess I'm like laying there for a second and I get up.
Also, you can hear with your perception coming from the top right of the screen. You hear like the sounds of magic spells being cast and crossbow bolts being loosed.
I guess I go up towards the hill, up the hill.
Right, yeah, you can go your full movement up there.
What is my full movement? I can't just walk. Okay.
It's 2 dashes.
40 up there, and then
You didn't watch that video I posted about the waypoints, did you?
I can never do that.
Just press space.
Don't call me out on it, man.
It's not press space. You push space, hold down your mouse button as you're moving, release space, press again.
Yeah.
It's press and release on space. If you just say press space, it means
eh.
nothing.
So don't move it one at a time. Just like as you're dragging your token, hit the space bar a couple times.
Okay. I got it. I don't move that far anyway, so.
There we go. You did it.
I got it. Okay, so I was there, and then I want to do a dash, and I move another 40 feet.
Right, so that was your movement and your bonus action to dash.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Awesome. And now, did you want to do anything else as your action?
No. I guess I keep moving. Where was that place that I was?
With the egg?
The eggs.
Yeah, that was up
Right
on
there?
this side.
Okay,
On the left
alright.
side.
So I'm gonna take another leap up there. I'm gonna go back up
Okay,
there.
roll me an athletics check.
Don't let me down. Nah, let down again.
Fortunately-
Another 7? Another?
Try to
Lucky
make
number.
it, but
God's
like you
number.
just your fingertips touch it, but then you fall back down, taking 2 bludgeoning damage.
Sick of this. Okay.
That's gonna end your turn. Bring us to these little guys. So they're gonna move their full 15 feet. So let's see here. 1 minute square, right? So he's gonna crawl along the wall, 15 feet, and he's gonna dash another 15 feet up to here. That's gonna end his turn. This guy also.
I feel like it's gonna drop.
Crawling over here. That's gonna end his turn, and then this guy, 15 feet up there. Oh, sorry, they can both dash. He's gonna
Drop the beat. Drop the beat.
dash there.
I need more wine.
Can't go without that. Those guys go there, and then some more from the other side are also going to move there. There. Yeah, they just move up as far as they can. And that's going to end their turn, bringing us to giant
Thus
wasps.
ends our party.
Yep. That's a lot of damage coming your way. Let's see. So giant wasp, this one in the corner is going to go its full 50 feet. I guess I can only get up to here, but I think that's close enough to hit you, Sethanon. It's going to make a sting attack. Does a 13 hit you?
Yes, it does.
All right, so you take 6 piercing damage, and I also need you to
Okay.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, that's my strong point as a wizard.
Nope.
No.
You take an additional 13 poison damage.
Okay, 13 plus what was the initial?
6. So
6.
it's total of 20. Sorry, not 20. 19.
I will rage and no, okay. Cool. That's fine. Thank
It's
you.
fine. Everything's fine.
Just
Bring us to Blivette.
Seeing Seth get basically like mauled by these bugs, okay, so is pulling something out of the bag of holding an action?
No, I wouldn't say you're like if it's just one item. No.
Alright, so I have a Cure Wounds scroll in there
Oh yeah, you can pull it out.
that I've been holding on to for a while.
I gave you that.
So, I'm gonna use it on Seth.
All right, and just to clarify, it was a scroll, not a tablet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I don't remember what your rule was for the scrolls, though.
Oh, that's a good question. I will look that up. But in the meantime, it is going to be Akon's turn next. Akon.
Okay. I'm going to. Can I grapple the swarm?
They are immune. You can try. I mean.
Are they immune to grappling?
But we'll have to see.
They're immune
All
to
right, no,
grapple.
I'm just gonna attack the swarm that's on me.
All right, so go ahead and roll your attack with your glaive. That hits. So yeah, roll damage. 10 damage as you strike down.
Actually, it's 14. I didn't add my strength.
Oh, all right, yeah. So you knock down 7 of them out of the sky around you. Second in your turn.
Yes.
Okay, so what is the healing? It's a healing word scroll, is it?
Yeah.
Cure wound.
Cure wounds. Yeah, cure wounds.
Cure wounds.
So
But you had some kind of homebrew rule that you made up, didn't you?
Well, that's just for identifying scrolls.
Oh, okay.
For the actual scroll, it just says you heal. So 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. For this one, it's it would be a plus 3 as the spellcasting modifier because it is a common scroll.
So it's not my spell. It's
it's
okay,
the scroll spell scrolls.
So
It
1d8
depends on the
plus
level
3.
of the scroll. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Thank you.
Yes, he heals 7. Nice. And that's going to end Khan's turn. Bring us to the swarm. All right, so the swarm around Stephanon. It's going to actually move over to Bliv.
Bring it.
And it's going to try and bite away at you.
Bites
So
you.
let's see here.
Come on,
does
these
an
bugs.
8 hit you?
It does
Probably
not.
So it misses, and the one around Akon is also going to try and bite at him. That's a 15 to hit you.
Misses, and I will use my repost action to try and.
Nice. Repost on a swarm.
Actually, let me see real quick. 'Cause it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
I just gotta say, the sound of these wasps playing in my headphones, as well as the smell of this mushroom soup, good combination.
Man, I gotta tell you, the second you turned that on as a background music,
What did you say?
the second that you turned on buzzing noises as the background music, I turned off the background music. I can't fucking stand it.
It's creepy.
But no, that's the point.
Does
No,
the
I have a
19 hit-
genuine
does the
fear of
19 hit
buzzing
the swarm?
noises, man.
Good. Yes, fear. So yeah, 19 does hit.
The darkness.
Fear the darkness.
So I'm going to do damage now.
This music is genuinely terrifying me.
Thank you, Raj.
No problem.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's
so you
another
kill
4.
another 7 of them as you just dodge out of the way and bring your glaive, kind of like sweeping them like a broom out of the air. So 7 of them drop dead to the ground. That's gonna end your turn, or well, that was their turn. So it's gonna bring us to Stephanon.
All right, I will. So I'll have to address that poisony wasp that stung me last time. I will do a frostbite. Let's see. No, 9 misses. I'm done.
No.
Unfortunately, yes.
What a turn!
That can end your turn. So Raj,
Yep.
Why are you at disadvantage all the time, man?
because he was within 5 feet.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
going to do a super cool front flip over Rana. That's not real. But I'm going, since Akan didn't kill his, I'm going to try to Sacred Flame the one around him.
All right, so they make a dex save. That's going to be. They failed, so that they take 3 radiant damage. 3 of them just light up and fall to the ground.
Are there still more around him?
It's about 5 around them.
Oh god. Alright, and since that was a cantrip, for my bonus action, I'm going to make a spiritual weapon appear.
Ooh.
Oh, that's apparently the attack roll I make. but it's gonna be right here fighting the wasp next to Seth.
All right, and what type of weapon would you like to make?
To inspire confidence in Rana, it's gonna be a giant warhammer with a moon,
Yes!
like a crescent moon, as the mallet.
Nice.
Okay, I'm not sure I can do Crescent Moon, but I can get
You know what?
Warhammer.
Wait, here,
It's
you
just
want me?
for aesthetic.
Let me draw it real quick. Whoa! Look
Wow.
how cool it is.
That works.
The
So
16
go ahead
hit
and
this guy.
16 does hit, so roll damage.
Level 2.
Ooh.
Fuck me.
Fancy.
But does it do extra damage with level 2, or you already rolled?
Well, it is a level 2, so.
It's a level 2 spell.
Oh, it's naturally now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, 6 damage against this wasp here. Yeah, you whack it pretty good. That can end your turn.
Yep.
All right. So, bringing us next to Rana.
Wait. I'm sorry. Can my spiritual weapon be flanking him instead?
You can put it on the other side. Yeah.
So can I roll that again just to see if it's advantage?
Okay, fine.
What if it's a natural 20?
Not advantage. I have natural 20.
Yeah. It wasn't.
Nope. So same damage.
Did great, buddy.
I tried.
Do you have to be a part of the flanking that advantage? Or is the fact that it's
yes, you have to
considered
be on-
flanked?
No, you have to be the one on the opposite side of someone else.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to, oh, man. I am going to... I'm gonna chill touch it. Oh. That doesn't work. So, for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith. No, I'm not, actually. Fuck, that's a concentration spell. Never mind that. Ignore that. Jesus. Oh, God! You know, your drawing was great, Richard, but that's even better.
Goodbye.
But yeah, I guess that's it for my turn then.
All right. Bring us to Alana.
I would make another leap.
Make another shot at jumping up. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. We'll see if I roll another 7. 10.
Pick number 7. Yeah, you make it up to the top.
Nice. All right. Does the sound get of spells get better once I'm up here?
You can hear it's coming actually through this tunnel on the other side.
Tristan.
Yeah,
I guess
so
I should have asked that question. Is there there's like a little ledge over there, isn't there? Or is it really far away.
You can't see actually. It's complete
Can
darkness.
I have my I have 2 candles, so I think I'll chunk this one over there.
Okay, so you throw your candle over there, and you see. I'm just gonna modify this light. Actually, no, I'll leave that there. So yeah, you see there is a ledge, basically, about 20 feet. Like the chasm, the gap is about 20 feet wide, and then
I'll take a run and jump.
All right, yeah, go ahead. So what is your strength score? Your actual ability score?
It is 16.
16, nice. Okay, so go ahead and roll an athletics check.
Come on, baby, don't let me down, don't let me down. I'm not doing so hot on athletics tonight. I noticed that.
But you do make it across to the other side.
All
So you
right.
can go ahead and move your token there.
I would
pick
like
up
to
your-
keep walking.
And are you gonna leave your candle there? Or you gonna pick it up?
I pick it up.
Okay. So that was basically so you went basically 15 feet up there, and then another 30 feet. So you're at 45 feet. You've gone so far.
All right, so I'm gonna make another 40. Is my dash, and then all right. Let me do your thing. All right. Ah, God!
While she's doing that, I'm just gonna move you. Okay, you go.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
And then I make an action. Can I shoot this guy right here with my bow?
Yes, you can.
She made it.
Welcome to the fight. Alana has joined the fray.
That hits. And it's with advantage because it has not gone yet.
Hey, bitch.
Although, actually, no, it should have gone. That's
Wait,
not
what?
true. It should have gone. I forgot.
No.
But they were just hovering there. So 7 damage.
What?
Yeah, you hit it for 7 damage. Yeah, so technically it already took its turn before you, so you don't get.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, you get a good shot into it. It's gonna end your turn.
Do I have any movement left?
Let's see. So it was 45 to get here, and then you move 35. So that is 70. You have 10 feet of movement left.
All right, I want to jump up to this ledge.
All right, and this ledge is only 10 feet. So with a standing, with a running high jump, you could make it up there. Actually, no. Well, yeah, this is all running, so yeah, you can make it up there. You can just use your last 10 feet of movement to climb onto the ledge.
All right.
Now for these things, let's see. So this one is going to come up over to Akan, and it's going to actually like move on to Khan's space, and it's going to try and jump onto you and bite you. So let's see. Can hit 20 to hit you, Akan.
Yeah, that'll hit.
You take 3 piercing damage as this thing just jumps on you and starts biting you. This one is going to move over here 15 feet, and then it's going to just fall off the wall and land next to you, Rahaj.
Yeah.
So let's see. So it takes, I believe that was 20 feet.
Oh god.
That was only 15 feet, so it takes a 1 bludgeoning damage as it falls to the ground and just pops itself up on the ground, and it's going to make an attack on you. So it's going to try and bite you. 13 to hit you, Raha.
Thank you, Bakar. It is.
Misses. All right, bringing us to... Oh, no, sorry, there's more. Crap. So this one, noticing you, Alana, it's going to walk towards you. It's...
What?
Actually, I forgot. Its speed was reduced last time, so it shouldn't have made it there. Should have only gone about... I guess if it was minus 10 feet, so it could only go 5 feet, so it should only actually be here. That's okay. It's gonna drop down to you, Alana. Down to the ground there, and let's see how much damage it takes. That should be 2d6. It takes
These are little
7
fuckers.
damage. As he falls to the ground, it explodes.
Oh.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Alana. Okay, you make the save, so you only take, let's see here. You take 17...
What?
What?
No, right. It should be half. I don't know why I didn't calculate this. So half of 17, which would be, rounding up, that would be 9 damage.
Okay. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
let's
9
not
acid
fail
damage.
these.
Damn.
Super
Yeah, alright, and so there's a few more over here. They're also gonna move, so this one's moving towards you guys. Let's see. It's gonna move up here, and it's also going to drop from the ceiling.
These assholes.
And so it takes a total of 8 damage, and it also explodes. So I need
Shit!
Rahaj and Rana to make dexterity saving throws.
Ah, my specialty.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! I'm gonna use my inspiration. Oh god! Oh god!
Oh. I'm going to give
Unfortunately,
inspiration.
okay, you can continue though.
You should give it to Raj.
Damn it. Okay, yeah, I'm giving up inspiration to Rahaj.
Okay. So Rahaj.
I failed you.
Oh! Wow, this is gonna be so good. So you all take... again, you take 17 acid damage, both of you.
Ow!
As that thing is dead now, it explodes.
I'm at 5 hit points.
I mean, I don't want to, like, jinx this or anything, but does it damage the one on the ground?
Oh, yeah, that's true. The one on the ground also has to make a...
God damn it.
Reminding me. So it has to make a...
Sorry.
dexterity saving
We're dead now.
Sorry.
It passes its save, but it still takes enough damage to
So gonna
explode,
die.
meaning that you guys both take an additional...
Where are your
Sorry.
healers? No!
Sorry.
Sorry, you make another dexterity saving throw, because this is another blast. So make a dexterity saving throw again. both
Oh
of you.
god! That's not gonna save me.
I'm gonna die by bugs. Yep.
Also, Blivette, you also make a dexterity saving throw, as well as the swarm around you. Oh, it's a huge party here. So the swarm fails at least. Okay, so Blivette and Rana, you both take 7 acid damage.
I'm unconscious.
Raj and the swarm take 14.
I'm also unconscious.
So we need to make consciousness throws, right?
So yeah, you can, both of you make, Constitution saving throws.
What do we have to
Rana-
get? Higher
It's
than the
basically-
damage?
No, it's 10 plus your level. So you both fail. You're both unconscious currently. But luckily, half of the insect swarm is also dead. So that's gonna end its turn. Oh no, sorry. There's a few more back over here. So we're gonna come strolling over here.
No potion.
Towards you.
How does it go? How does it go, Casey? We're right together.
We
We've
died
done it.
together.
So that's as far as we can get there, and then this one behind it. And
Hey,
then
wait!
dash.
I get an attack of opportunity on that one.
You're unconscious, so isn't it gone?
No, the weapon stays up, right?
Yeah, it
So-
happens it happened in the
It's not
same 6 seconds.
Yeah, it's true. So you can go ahead and roll an
Yes.
attack. So it's technically right here when you hit it.
Oh god.
I'll take my one chance.
Mom spaghetti.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Kill it!
Yeah, and then kill us.
Don't hurt my friends.
Oh god.
11 force damage. So yeah, you kill it, which means that.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Let's see here. Sethanon, I
Oh,
need you to
God.
make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And
Gonna
this
eat it,
bug.
gonna eat-
And that bug.
Oh my
And
god.
that
Not
bug.
good. So you take a total of 8 acid damage, but the giant wasp also has to make the saving throw, as well as the other acid crawlers next to it. So let's see
Yeah,
here.
all 3 of those things.
Giant wasp. So that's giant wasp. All takes 4 damage. And it makes a
Ha,
save.
take that.
So it's looking pretty bad. Now the one behind it makes a dexterity saving throw. So it makes it so it's still alive. But then there's another one just a bit farther behind it, which also.
Did I get skipped?
Elena, no, your turn was attacking the
I didn't tag anything.
Maybe you attack the big bug.
wasp, and you were like, we thought you had assassinate, but you didn't because they went.
Oh, okay.
This turn is just taking 1,000 years because it's killing every.
Oh, okay.
It's like a huge contraction. So the one behind, so this one doesn't die, but the one behind it does die,
Fuck.
which means that now all the ones around it have to make dexterity saving throws. I don't think it's in range for the wasp though, so just the other
So
ones.
close.
So it doesn't matter. This one behind it, I'll roll for. Oh, sorry, that's wrong dex. So yeah, the one behind it makes the save, so it's still alive. But the one in front of it, it doesn't matter. It's dead anyways, which means that the giant wasp has to make another save.
Thank you,
and
spiritual
that
weapon.
is a 13, so it makes it save. However, let's see how much damage this one does as it dies. Yeah, so the giant wasp also dies from that chain reaction. So a bunch of them dead now. There's still another one crawling back behind it. And then I'd say at this point your spiritual weapon fades.
Why would it fade?
Oh no, so it doesn't fade when you're conscious.
I don't think I can use it anymore.
You can't control it, yeah.
Yeah.
So bring us to the giant wasp turn. So these two are gonna fly towards Alana. 10 feet here, another 10 feet, and they're both gonna try and sting you. So that's a 13 to hit you, Alana, for the first one,
Negative.
and then a 22 for the second.
Positive.
That is going to be 3 piercing damage, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you succeed, so no damage.
Wait, no damage overall?
Oh, sorry, no, half as much damage. I'm mistaken.
So it's okay.
You take
Just
3 plus 6 damage. 6 poison damage.
So 9.
9 total.
Okay. All right.
That ends
What
the
is
turn.
my
Live that.
life now?
Okay, I'm just gonna ignore the swarm on me, and I'm going to aim for the last little acid crawler with my thunder cannon.
Oh, nice.
So, get wrecked.
Oh, I miss exhaustion. I'm glad it's back.
That definitely hits. So you're hitting the farthest one, right?
The only one that's still living.
No, there's another one on a con.
Oh, yeah,
don't
I'm
worry
ignoring the
about
one on a con. I'm going for the one that's coming towards me.
Yeah, so that one you definitely hit it. It explodes, but nothing's in range, so no dexterity checks.
Fine, at least
And I'm
it's
gonna
dead.
reload as a bonus action.
Awesome. So if that ends your turn, brings us next to a con.
So if I kill this acid crawler, right, it'll explode and do acid damage to me and the swarm, right?
You and the swarm, and I believe Rana is.
No, I'm 15 feet.
Yeah, so just you and the swarm. Yeah.
Thank God.
Leave my corpse speed.
My question is, hang on, how much damage did the last, or does it take to kill one of these things?
To kill an
9 was
acid
enough.
crawler? 9 was enough, yeah.
9 was enough.
Yeah.
Have we done any less and killed one?
Don't know.
Okay.
You're not sure.
Okay. Well, then to be on the safe side, I'm just gonna kill this acid crawler that's on me with my glaive.
All right, yeah, you swing at it. Go ahead and roll attack.
Nice.
16 does hit, so roll your damage. Oh yes, it's definitely dead.
Damn.
So you have to make a dex save as well as the swarm. So you both make the save, and you take half of 7, so that would be 4 acid damage.
And I have acid resistance.
Ooh, so you only take 2 acid damage,
Yeah.
while the swarm takes 4. The swarm is still, there's basically one single wasp
Are
still
you
flying
kidding
around.
me?
Jesus Christ. Now it's just an annoyance. God.
It's like that one mosquito you can't quite get.
Are you done your turn, Akan?
Yeah, cause I'm still kind of. Well, actually, I'm gonna move further to like here.
All right, cool. So that means that it would get an opportunity of attack on you.
Okay.
So
The
it's
one
gonna
bug.
attack.
One bug.
That's 22 to hit.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Oh man, it rolled 2 4s for damage. That's 8 piercing.
Wait, isn't it only because it's 1 it's less?
That is less. That is the lesser amount of damage.
Wow.
It would have
Alright.
been 11.
What the
but you
fuck?
only took
Okay.
8.
Well, then may I use my bonus action to use second wind?
Second wind actually isn't a bonus action. I think you can just use it on your turn. Or no, action surge is.
Yeah, no,
So,
it's
yeah,
a
no,
bonus action.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Nice.
Cool. You heal 13 hit points. Set it on.
Okay, I am going to see if this works. I'm going to move here, so I'll get an opportunity attack on me from this thing. This swarm.
Yes, the swarm. So it's
Unless he hops down and goes over
That's
there.
it. Well, what do you want to do?
You wanna hop down from the ledge?
You should hop down and then walk towards this way.
Oh yeah, because this is the background.
You can
that
go
you're
there
on.
and then walk over here.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm going to do that. I'm going to hop
So yeah,
down.
just
But
adjust your
there's-
depth. So you're-
Raj
so-
mumbles that in his unconscious state. Hop
Hop
down.
down.
Hop down.
Hop
Yeah.
down, nerd.
There's an
I-
acid crawler there,
One?
though.
Okay.
No, it's dead.
Is
oh,
it?
it's that one's dead. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to move there. I'm going to search Rahaj's.
Loot him!
You little red bastard! I never liked you. No. I'm going to look for the I think it was a greater healing potion that Dubois gave him,
Superior.
or superior, whatever. It's a good looking potion, I suppose. It's Dancian or something. I'm gonna look for that potion, and can I administer it to Rahaj? Like,
Yeah, you can pour it down his gullet. So,
yeah.
I believe it is 4d4 plus 4, but let me just double check.
I think it's 8. If it's superior, I think it's 8 for plus 8.
Was it actually a superior? Let me just.
Well, the way Picard said, he's like, a superior eating potion.
Yeah.
I feel like it was only a greater, but I can check. For now, I'll say it's a greater, and I'll look it up and just give you the extra d4.
Then, yeah.
So then it'd be
44.
44. Because, yeah, superior, I don't think I would have given that away.
4d4 plus 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can roll that Cephanon.
You're kind,
okay.
but you're not that kind.
Maybe you were like in a pity state for Dubois because of what happened with Jacket.
No, I mean the Temple of Ultima isn't that friendly. I totally would have given a supreme healing potion.
Come on!
So yeah, you're prone, you're conscious with 14 hit points. Rahaj.
Hey!
That's gonna end your turn, Cephanon.
Yeah.
Yes, you, Rahaj.
I'll get up, kind of shake my face off. I really should heal you, so I'm gonna heal you.
Well, Rana needs help, doesn't she?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm healing Rana. Sorry.
Alrighty, sorry, dude.
Wow.
Dude, she's like dead, so she gets 10 HP.
Yeah.
And then little old me is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. No, I want to go here, and I want to strike the swarm around Blue.
With the giant warhammer.
Oh.
Yeah, but I have advantage, because I'm flanking it.
Don't miss.
So the swarm, you're not technically flanking it because it's.
The world is cruel.
Don't hit her.
Wait. Yeah. No, you can't flank it.
With my the spiritual weapon kit.
Oh, I see.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'd say you could flank it in that case.
The world isn't cruel. Ah! Oh, that was almost a 2 and a 1.
Wow.
Holy
wow.
shit.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and roll damage. 10
Nice.
force damage as it just cleaves through the rest of them. Basically, one swoop, it just flings them to the side of the wall, and they fall to the ground dead.
And now I'm done.
That's gonna end your turn. Bring us to Rana. So you're also prone.
I'm gonna get on up. See. Bugs over yonder.
Ooh.
There's a swarm up there. Oh wait, Seth is pretty bad off.
I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you look fairly close to dead, but then again, I was just on the ground, so what the fuck do I know, I guess. I'm going to chill touch the swarm here, I guess.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll. 17 hits. Do your damage.
Oh
Nice.
my god.
Well,
Great.
you kill the last.
There's only one left.
Yeah,
Nice.
you kill the last
Oh,
remaining
cool,
wasp
cool.
as it
I got
falls.
him, guys. Don't worry.
Nice.
Yeah.
And for my turn, I'm gonna drink one of my healing potions.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll that. So it's just a regular healing potion. So 2d4
Yeah.
plus 2.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. And that's going to bring us to Alana's turn.
All right, I'll disengage, go back here, and then shoot this guy. And I should get sneak attack and assassinate, right? Because I rolled because I got before them.
No, before them at the beginning of the battle, which you haven't. So no.
Okay, all right.
But you do get sneak attack because it's adjacent to a con. 7 damage. Nice. Plus your sneak attack.
Oh yeah, 2d6.
Ooh.
Nice. Oh, so 10 plus 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, you kill it with a single arrow. It was that one, right?
Is it over?
Not yet.
No, not yet. So let's see.
Game
no
over,
more-
man.
No more of these guys. This one next to Akon is going to fly up to him and try to sting him.
Oh, there's one over there.
Yeah.
That's a 17 to hit you, Akon.
Hits by 1.
So you take 6 piercing damage and make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. So you only take 5 poison damage. And that's going to bring us next to Bluvette.
I'm gonna take aim at that last one that's standing and gonna shoot my thunder cannon.
Nice.
Nice.
16,
Ah.
10 piercing damage. And sorry, just the last wasp remaining, I guess. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that hits. And yeah, you kill it as the sort of electrical bullet just shoots past Akon, blasting and hitting this thing. So,
And
sorry,
get a
it's a
reload.
thunder cannon, not a lightning cannon. So it's not technically electricity. It's just
Yeah, it doesn't take on electrical
just like
damage or any kind of
just-
magical damage unless I have that ability, which I get next level.
yeah. The thunder is just the sound it makes when you hear
It's
this
basically
loud.
Ah.
echoing through the tunnels.
It
And
just
that
sings
will,
that song.
that will finish off the last of them. As you guys,
Woo! You live.
you can all take another. So it's 167 experience points again for all you guys.
Nice.
Oh.
And with that, I'm gonna
Oh, I'm
say
so close.
I'm gonna say we wrap up tonight's session here, as we'll see what happens, how deep into the hive you guys get next week. And in the meantime, I will look up whether or not I gave you a supreme or superior healing potion, and you can just add the extra d4s later. But in the meantime, if you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube later, feel free to vote in the comments who you think deserves to win the Baron of Badassery, Failboat Captain, or Co-op Kahuna.
Is Mark there?
He's always there.
Yeah, so if you want to like plead your case to Mark, you're welcome to do so.
I got like 5 crits.
It would
Thanks
be,
for the game.
it would be
good
wrong
night.
if he didn't get it.